Okay, here we are again. I thought of something we might be able to do while we're sitting here waiting so we don't just have to look at this main menu the whole time. The game keeps track of your quote-unquote best shots in replay forms, so let's see what they've got in here. Okay, so we've got a decent selection, so maybe while we're waiting for everybody to filter in, we'll just play these replays to pass the time. How does that sound? Hopefully it sounds good, and hopefully it's not like all the same holes. Okay, it's not all the same holes. It's just all Palm Club. Okay, fair enough. So we'll just play these to pass the time. I couldn't think of a good way to have the game play the replay theme naturally, so this will have to do because the replay theme is a banger. So. Can't believe I got on ESPN when I hit a tree. Probably because I took a gamble right here. I remember, I think this was the hole where I said, yeah, so see this whole section, that's out of bounds, we don't want to hit it there. Or was it on the other side of the fairway? And I'm misremembering, probably. Oh well. It was a nice easy little putt though. Well, that's one. Let's see. Maybe we'll play one more, and then we'll do the eagle. So we'll do this one and the eagle, and then we'll get started after that, I think. This is actually a pretty decent birdie putt because I actually made this putt, although I think everything sort of, evened out after a while, so I just said, fuck it, and just took the shot. So fair enough. Alright, let's check the eagle. And then once we're done with that, we will move along and get started. I just took a drink, so. Yeah, this is the one where I said, oh, this is out of bounds. You don't want to go there. And we also very nearly sank that in 2 shots. It would have been an albatross, it would have been great. Oh well. We'll get an albatross at some point, maybe, and also a hole-in-one, which will also show up on our replays down there if we manage it. But for now, we have to work our way up in the circuit a little more, so that those eagles and albatrosses and hole-in-ones can be more possible. So we'll work our way up through the circuit. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Mario Golf, the Stream Edition. Last time we began our adventure and created our character. I actually misremembered how the create a character process works in terms of the angle of their shots. So I looked it up in between streams along with a few other things and found out some more info. Both of the male characters begin their game with a draw. It's just the older male character has a heavier draw than the younger male character. He starts with a 2 draw like this. The younger female character actually has a straight shot, and the older female character begins with a fade. So that's fine, it's not a huge deal because of the fact that there is a way to actually change your trajectory of your shot from a draw to a fade or a fade to a draw. Obviously you can't change a straight shot to a straight shot, but you can change it if it's angled, and I'll talk about how to do that maybe today. We might get to that section of the game today, but we'll see. Either way, last time we also made it all the way up to the practice round in Palm Club, so we're going to go do the tournament today. We've unlocked Putz because we beat him in a match play, and that'll continue on that little section there. As we beat the club champs, they'll become unlockable to play if you want to play as them for just practice matches and that sort of stuff. They can't do the story mode, though, because they're not created characters, so created characters are the only ones that can do the story mode. So let's go and continue with the story mode, shall we? Well, wait for the music. There, now we can continue the story mode. Alright, so, let me just double check our star lessons, or star challenges. We are good to go in all of them, actually. There's also a couple of things that I forgot to look for in the field, but we'll go find them when they're actually, like, relevant in terms of the advantage that they give me. For now, they're a little bit overkill, so we won't worry about it for now. Anyway, Palm Club Tournament. Fresh off the boat, having not played since Saturday. It's probably fine. I'll probably be fine. I forget what Grace gets in this tournament in terms of score. I mean, obviously she's going to do better than Putz, but, you know, as long as we do pretty okay. I mean, we did pretty okay in the practice round, but that's no indication, as the Marion Club tournament should indicate to everybody. We did very well in the practice match at Marion Club, and then we did very poorly in the, whatchamacallit, in the one in the tournament, so. Alright, 15-mile-an-hour winds I don't like, but we'll just work with it. It shouldn't go in the water, because the wind will just kind of stop it. Right about there. Perfect. Couldn't get much better than that unless my lie was, you know, better than where it is currently, but it's not, so I'm okay with it. Maybe I should have put top spin on that. No, it's okay. I'm going to be off the green, but that's alright too. I kind of want to, like, do one of these, actually. I don't do this enough where I switch up clubs for approaches. If you use a higher, whatchamacallit, for approaches, a higher iron, it actually allows you to ignore the wind a little bit more. So I'm going to try that and see if it works out for me. Should be good. Yeah, see how low it flew towards the hole there because I used the 2-iron for an approach? It's allowed me to ignore the wind a little bit, so. That being said, we didn't chip it in, but we still got a par, so it's a good start. I'm tied for 10th with Azalea, a Buzzy Beetle, and Larry Koopa. So that's fun. Oh, look, the Star Fox references start now because, well, they did before. Pigma's down there. We also have Slippy's playing in this tournament. Wendy O. Koopa, Fox, and Falco are all here as well, so that's cool. Metal Mario is in this tournament as well, but he's currently he's tied with Grace, so there you go. Alright, well, we'll worry about that later. For now, more wind. And actually, this wind might help us out a little bit, honestly, because of the way that it's pointing, so I'm just going to take advantage of it. Or try to, anyway. And miss my shot very poorly, but, you know, at least we'll be up on the hill. So that's fine. And the trees aren't in the way either on the way to the hole, so do one of those and we'll probably be okay. Keyword there is probably. Boy, this looks familiar. I don't know, let's do a 5-iron. Why not? It's not going to make that much of a difference, but I'm also going to miss near to it. So, you know, not really helpful, but that's okay. We can bring it back on the other holes when I'm not dealing with a bazillion miles an hour's worth of winds. So, there, that's a little more manageable. It's not a tailwind, but it's a little more manageable. This is probably going to roll downhill, so here? Little off. My rhythm was just slightly off, but that's okay. We can get around the tree, though. That's nice. Best drive. You know, I'm kind of okay with it just about right there, so. I actually want to talk a little bit about how this game presents its its heads-up display and how it presents itself to people who aren't as familiar with golf terminology today. But I kind of want to wait for people to filter in so that they can get the whole spiel of it, you know, so that they can kind of hear about, okay, so this is how this game does things well, you know. So, we'll talk about it, though. Just not yet. Alright, let's see where that flops down. Good, because that should be a pretty clear line for this birdie putt. I'm going to move it ever so slightly to the left, maybe not even that much, maybe that much, and then just kind of whack it. That should be good. Yep. Moving up in the world. Very good. In 7th place, Grace is already pulling ahead. She is -3 after 3. Good for her. Good for Sherry as well. She's -4 after, I think that was 5 or something. So that's nice. Alright, let's see how we do here. We lose our power shot again, but it's okay. Are we gonna roll down the hill? We're gonna roll sideways, yeah. So we'll lose a little yardage, but that's okay. We'll be in the semi-rough, but it's all good. I need to move more to the left because this wind is going to take this ball and carry it. So, at least I think it will. Yep, sure will. Although I'm on a big hill at the moment. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have aimed a little more in the other direction, but I'm going to move up 1 club and see what I can do here. Let's see. That's a little too hard, I think. Doesn't matter. Like I said before, you can hit the ball pretty hard and still make it in the cup in this game, so it's all good. Alright, par 3, 5-mile-an-hour winds, water behind me. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Even if it doesn't quite make it to the green. It will, actually, because it's going to carry, but it won't get... Oh, okay. It hit the rough and didn't quite make it. That's fine. Let's do the 5-iron approach again. Why not? Whack it up the hill. Maybe ignore the... Yep, okay. We can even ignore the roll of the green if we do it like that and get our chip in for a birdie. Perfect. Not even bad. We're moving up in the world again. Sherry's holding on with Grace there, and so is Charlie, actually, but yeah, we'll be catching up to them soon enough. I'm not even going to bother with the power shot here. It's not like we can make it on in anything less than 2 shots anyway, so... I will, however, press some backspin on the ball to get it up in the air a little bit, so to take advantage of the wind. Get a little extra yardage out of it, not bad. It's like getting a little extra damage out of something, you know. It all works out. I'm actually just going to hit this one. Yeah, especially if I do that at 94 to 98% power. The wind will pull it a little bit, but it won't quite be enough to make a huge difference, so... Okay. Back to... not that. Back to this again. Let's see... Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. Little too much oomph on that one. It's okay, though. Just a bit too much oomph on it. But we sank our par, so that's the important part. Oh, Grace at -5. Not bad. After 6. Well, we'll see what we can do to catch up. I think it's kind of like putts with her, though. I think she starts really hot, and then she slows down the further along in the course you go, so... We should be able to make it up, eventually. Oh, it's par 5. I didn't even see that. I should have been paying more attention. I would have hit a power shot off the tee. Yeah, maybe I can roll it there. Rhythm's a little off still, but it's the first course of the day. I kind of figured my rhythm would be a little off on the first course of the day, you know. So, still, we're close. Maybe an 8-iron. Just see what it does, you know. Just be silly for a moment, why not? Yeah, not bad, actually. Would have been very nice if I would have chipped it in, because it would have been an eagle, but I'll take this. I'll take the birdie. We'll still move up in the world. Got to give the NPCs a chance, you know. I can't just dismantle them entirely. Oh, who the hell am I kidding? I'm not the best at this game. I mean, I should think that was pretty obvious at this point, but, you know. Ooh, I'm gonna roll off the green. Into the rough? No, on the green edge. Okay, that's fine. I'll just blast this ball and it'll be okay, I think. Yep, perfect. Nice and easy birdie. -5 after 8. I will take it. We're caught up to Grace, so now all I have to do is deliver the telling blow. That will go directly in the bunker if I don't aim it, like, over here, so... Especially since I still have a draw. Like, since I still have a draw, it's gonna start moving to the right, and it'll keep moving to the right because of the wind, so... I gotta be a little careful with that until I can fix that, which is not for a little while yet, so... Alright, now slow down. Okay, well, maybe not that much. I figured it would go a little further than that, but this is maybe okay. It's a 41-foot birdie putt. You never know. It still might work out. I'm just gonna hit it. It's not gonna go, but I'm just gonna hit it. Oh my god! How the hell? Well, I think the arrows were all kind of pointing in such a way where it would have made it anyway, but we're at the turn, so that's good. Fantastic. I'll take it. Let's see if I can get it up into the wind a little bit so I don't hit the tree. I'm gonna hit the tree. That's okay. Just slightly. Okay, it didn't even hit the tree. It curved around it. Thank you, palm trees, for being very thin. for being the tree on a diet. That should be okay because of my lie. I think we'll be alright. It'll kiss the semi-rough just a smidge and then in we'll go. A little bit of a tricky putt, but we can probably handle it. I mean, I handled that 41-footer pretty nicely, so... that might not be enough. Yeah, that's okay. Not like I have to worry too much. We're in we've got a pretty comfortable score at the moment, so... Birdies and pars, that's how we will make our way here. Grace just bogeyed that hole, so that should be sufficient to keep our lead in place. Am I hitting a 4-wood? Oh yeah, because the 1 wood goes directly into the water, so I am hitting a 4-wood off the tee. Don't even mind me there, wind. I'm just trying desperately not to go in the water at like that one time at Tiny Tots. I get like a humongous chain of score, and then all of a sudden it's like bloop. I'm gonna hit some backspin on this to kind of work with the wind a little bit. It's probably not even gonna make it. Oh no, it'll roll. Almost. Okay, that's fine. Kind of wish I could see the green a little bit to see if I can... Like, I'd love to see what the lie is on the green here, so I can just putt it, but I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna assume it's bad for me, and I'm just gonna kind of do one of these, I think. Oh, it's not bad for me. And it even went in. Perfect. Very nice. I'll take it. Sometimes you just gotta gamble, you know what I mean? Like, it's no fun if you don't gamble sometimes. That's not an encouragement to gamble with actual money, by the way. That's a bad thing. But when you're gambling for free, why the hell not? Oh, that siren's almost the same pitch as the sound of the ball moving. Oh, I figured out a reason why you should level the height stat a little bit, by the way. The further along in height you go... Okay, that's the correct way I want it to go. The further along in the height stat you go, the more high-pitched the sound effect is when the ball goes up in the air. So if you want to save your ears some ear-piercing damage, you just level height a little bit so you don't end up with a really high shot, and you'll be okay, so... Not enough. Close, but not enough. Yeah, just about as close as we could get without the gravitational pull of the hole just pulling it in. So, that's okay. Grace at -4. I think that's pretty much where she stays, to be honest, so it should work out for us. Yeah, actually, that should be fine, I think. That might not be fine. That might be in the water. Okay, now it'll go around the water. It's just in the rough, which is really honestly fine because this hole is, well, it's a par 5, so we've got plenty of room to work with. Plenty of trees to whack directly into. Or be in the shade of. That works too. actually, because then I've got a pretty clear lie to the hole. Yeah, I'll do a pitching wedge, actually, because I've got the wind to work with a little bit, so... Do one of those with a little topspin, see what it does to the shot. Rolls it right off the green. Okay, that's fine. We're on the edge, so that's fine. No big deal, just move it a little bit and we'll be good. Go on in! There we go. Perfect. -8 after 13. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. How many power shots do I have left? Oh, okay. I've still got half of my power shots left. Perfect. I'm gonna use one now. Use and abuse one now. Because I will, you know, lose this one. Just slide right along the edge of that fairway and we'll be okay. No wind to worry about, so as long as we hit these okay, we should be good. That should come right about down on the... Well, actually, it'll go a little further. Yeah, especially with the hill like that on the green, but that's okay. I couldn't see that. I wish I could. If I could see that, it'd be very significant advantage. I could see where exactly to hit my ball, so I wouldn't have to worry about the hole screwing me. I think I turned that the wrong way now that I look at it. I think I should have turned it... I think I turned it, like, up rather than down. Oh, well. Not like it matters too much. This is in my face, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the club to use. So I can get around that bunker, or at least over it. There we go. Oof! I like that! If I had turned it ever so slightly to the left, we would have been inside of that hole. Phrasing. In the hole. Still phrasing. -9 after 15. That's good. Can't phrase that, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna use this because the wind will pull it a little bit, but that's fine. And we can keep it. Perfect. Now I can use it on the other two holes as well. Put me right in the middle of this little chunk of island here. 90% I don't like. It'll probably be fine. It won't be fine. I missed. Oh, I missed! But it'll be... Okay, it won't roll down the hill, so at least there's that. No, I'm doing the thing that What's-Her-Face did on the in the practice holes, where I'm like, well, if you want to get over that hill, you should like use something to fly over it and then not roll it through the hill. So let's do the actual thing you're supposed to do, where you just sort of fly it over the... Are you kidding me? Come on, man, I'm this close. A light breeze would have put that in there. Well, maybe not a light breeze. It was 5 miles an hour wind, and it still didn't blow it into the hole, so I guess not a light breeze would put it in there. So, oh well. Yeah, do it like this. Ooh, I like that. Get some spin on it. It'll catch the... No, it actually won't even catch the rough. It'll just roll right on down. Still on the fairway, though, so at least I didn't roll into the bunker. Do I do one of these? Yeah, I do one of these and I put topspin on it, I think, or backspin, rather. Probably won't even make it now that I messed the shot up. Yeah, and hit a tree. That doesn't help either. Maybe I should have gone with the 2-iron. Oh well. I can't see what the green looks like. So that's unfortunate, but we'll just do this. It's fine. Oh, okay, that actually works, because I kind of had to get it up over that little hill anyway, so I could get on for a birdie. That's pretty hard. I'm trying to kill it. I've been told not to try to kill it multiple times when I'm playing golf, and yet here I am still trying to kill it. Okay, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna par this hole for sure with the wind looking like that. Oh my lord. I mean, I'll try, but actually, if I hit a couple of power shots, since I have nothing but power shots left, I might be able to squeak this one out. Yeah, especially with a lie like that, I'm gonna need some help here. Maybe not that much help. Just put some topspin on it. There. What's the green looking like? Jigsaw puzzle. Got it. I'm gonna par this hole. As if the 19-mile-an-hour headwind wasn't enough, now we've got this distortion to deal with. That's a little bit of a yikes from me, Chief. That's gonna roll soft. That's okay. I said I was gonna par it, so here we go. Let's par it. Finish out the course with a par. I'll take it. -10, and Grace ended at -3. Not bad. Alright, but we have won the Palm Club tournament. We're a super player. Again, good. I love being a super player. And we leveled up from our experience. Good. Excuse me. Get some extra points for the gold trophy. Always nice. That'll get us a little closer to the next level. And level up. What do we got? Ooh, that's not good. We got multiple things to deal with here. I'd actually rather have the control be a little bit higher than the draw be a little lower like that. Like, I'd rather keep this here, so we'll worry about the decay of this at the next level. For now, let's fix our control. I just like having control of my shots better. Like, the rest of the stuff I can mostly deal with, but not having control of my shots, just... big yikes for me, Chief. Representing Marion Club. The caddy master and the headmaster would be proud, I think. They kind of don't interact with you after that first scene until, like, the end game, so... I hope we're doing them proud. Okay, but that takes care of that, and in order to go get Grace, we actually can go to Marion Club to check out the trophy anyway. So let's head that way, why don't we? Did any star challenges pop up from winning that? Let's see. Dune Club's stuff popped up, but the rest of the field ones have not popped up yet. So we'll go to Dune Club and worry about that later. For now, let's bring Grace to Palm Club and play a match against her, shall we? Oh yeah, you can hold down the B button to sprint. I wasn't really doing that previously, but there you go. There's the Palm Club trophy. I usually don't mind just walking at normal speed, to be honest. It just doesn't bother me all that much. Alright, we're back in the lounge, so let me actually save it right here. And then go back in. And grab Grace. Hello there. The former champion, yes, you, I may or may not be that person, yes. Wonder what happens if I say no. Sure, sounds like fun. I don't know about that, but we'll see what you can do. Might surprise me. Alright, but let's bring Grace to Palm Club to defeat her at her own course. And we'll run, because she seems to... When I'm walking, she seems to, like, cut corners and stuff. Things that I can't actually do. So that's cool. Alright, so... Mr. Caddy Master, I'd like to play a match game against Grace, yes. Thank you, sir. We will not be in anybody's way, I hope. I just love how with the match games, they're like, oh yeah, you can go anytime, and if you're, you know, going up in, like, a stroke match or whatever, a practice round, they're like, maybe you should wait for the people who are doing the tournament to finish up first before you go. Well, anyway. Man, first hole and I'm already down a power shot. It's a good start. At least we didn't hit the water. Give everybody a chance to listen to Grace's theme. I like all of the character themes in this game, to be honest. They're all pretty good. I think Mario and Luigi share a theme, and it's like very similar to the generic, traditional Mushroom Kingdom theme, but yeah, I like all the character themes in this game. Motoi Sakuraba, no surprise, did a very good job with the soundtrack of this one, so that's a pretty good shot you got there, Grace. Let's see if I can do similar. Okay, I missed my rhythm a little bit, but that's okay. Should be. Even with the tree in the way? Yeah, it should be alright. Not bad, we're both in good shape for now. Grace, where are you aiming? It's a straight shot. Okay. Thanks, I guess. You don't need to take pity on me. Like, listen, this is... Just because I'm the cool guy with the sunglasses doesn't mean you have to take pity on me. It's fine, Grace. You can win, you can birdie the holes. You don't have to make Tiny into a difficulty spike. It's okay. Just play your game. I'll play mine. I consider Tiny to be something of a difficulty spike in this game. He's pretty tough. It doesn't help the fact that he hits it like 50 yards farther than Grace does, so... Although, when Grace plays, honestly, I see a lot of Luigi in the way that she plays. Like, Luigi plays a very similar game of golf to her, in that he likes to club down a lot, like she just hit her 3-wood even though she has no reason to hit her 3-wood. And now she's gonna hit it again. She must just be a fan of the 3-wood. That's fine. This is not going to be so good for me either, though, because look at that wind go. How am I doing here? Okay, I don't need all this club. Do something like that, maybe. See where it ends up. Actually, yeah, that's pretty okay, honestly. Might be a little tricky to get it in the hole, but... Oh, and look, she's even pitching with her 3-wood. I mean, that will go, it's just... Okay, he almost made it, I was gonna say. That'll go pretty good, but... I gotta turn this ever so slightly and then hit it a little soft, actually, because it's 14 foot, but it's all downhill, so... Okay. I didn't turn it enough. I didn't respect the bolded arrow. But that's fine. The first tie actually reduces the score needed to win by 1 for both players, so... As you'll see in a second, I only need 8 now to win, so... Yep. Makes it easy so that way by the 18th hole, you can't just keep tying. Well, you can just keep tying, because then you're going to sudden death, but if one person wins on the 18th hole after 17 holes of tying, you win. That's it, so... Alright, we preserved that power shot, so that's good. I'm gonna roll down the hill, though. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm on the hill. That's good. Pulling the driver out, Grace. Not gonna bother with a power shot, though. Power shots are more Tiny's game, honestly. He's, out of all of the club champs, he's the one that uses power shots the most, so... He pulls that out whenever he can, because, I mean, look at the guy, right? Like, if I had those kinds of muscles, I'd also be hitting power shots whenever I could. He's built like a brick house, so naturally take advantage of it, you know, why not? Put this right here, actually. I'm not even going to bother with the spin, because it's already going to fly pretty good. I might even end up in the semi-rough anyway, but... Oh no, it rolled pretty okay, so I should be on the fairway, yep. Good, good. Oh, it looks pretty good. Okay, never mind, rolled off. Oh yeah, this is the hole that's an acrobat where it's just on a hill. I forgot about this one. I don't think I want that much wind, so maybe club up a couple. See what this does to it. I feel like I'm aiming in the wrong direction here, but yeah, it'll be fine, I think. It's gonna slide. Or, alternatively, it won't slide and it'll put me just down the hill from it, so I'm actually kind of okay with that, you know. I don't know what that was all about, Grace, but at least you have a clear shot to the hole from there. Yeah, do one of those and then hit it. Kind of hard to get it to the hole. Apparently I like trick shots because I just keep doing that. I keep rolling it around the entire side of the cup just to get it in. It's all good, though. Yeah, that should be okay. Actually, not with my bigger draw, it won't be okay, but I might luck out. Or I'll roll down the hill. Either way. Yeah, I'm rolling down the hill. Damn it! It's okay. I've only got 146 yards to the hole anyway, so it's all good. I should have done some backspin on it, though, so that I could take advantage of the wind, and it would have pulled it up the hill, probably to where Grace is going to end up. Yeah, a little ahead of where she ended up, I would have been. But, you know, this is fine. She clubbed up. It's probably for the best, though, because this is gonna... Oh, no, it's gonna roll off because of the way the green is shaped. Alright, that's fine. I think... because of my draw, I think I gotta go a little further out. That should be okay. We'll see where it ends up. It's gonna slow down now, though, because of, yeah, the wind catching it. The green's gonna pull it a little bit, but hey, you know, that's fine. That's not bad, Grace. You're right up on the top of the hill where the hole is, so that'll do you pretty good. Wait, it's a good thing this wind doesn't affect me when I'm putting from the green. The ball's on the ground. How much turn do I want? It's probably okay. I should have hit it a little harder, though. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have hit it a little harder, because I was right on the power, I just turned it a little too much. Although now she's gonna miss her par putt, so what do I care, right? You're throwing for me, Grace. You don't need to throw for me. I don't know if I would count this. Does this count as a date? Is that why you're throwing for me? Because you've totally fallen for this character? Like, don't do that to yourself, girl. Play your game. Like, don't make it easy for me, because then I'm going to be lulled into a false sense of security when I fight Tiny, and he's going to be like, holy hell, where'd this difficulty come from? And then I'm going to get to the end of the game, and the last course is going to be like, holy hell, the difficulty's back. Oh, go in. Damn it. It looks so good. If I had done perfect accuracy there, it may have gone in the hole there. Oh, that's okay. Oh, hers is looking pretty good, too. Oof. Man, we were both close. I got closest to pin, but it doesn't matter. We both just very nearly ended up with a hole-in-one. Even with the hill there, Grace, I think you gotta roll that one a little more. I'm just gonna whack mine, that's too much, but it'll go in. Bounce off like a bocce ball. It's all good. Ooh, nice, I like that tailwind all the way up the fairway. Hell, I'm gonna hit a power shot because of it, why not? Bam! Should have done backspin to get even more distance out of it, but this is fine, it'll go 254 yards. I don't think I have hit it quite that far in real life, so that's good. We're approaching, like, basically where we were at level 1 is probably, except for the draw, about where I am in real life in terms of golf. Well, at the end of the year after I've practiced a whole bunch. I have to get back into consistency when I start the year. Otherwise, I just, you know, not so good. That is also a jigsaw puzzle. Good luck with that one, Grace. Excuse me. I'm gonna do... No, I'll do that. Okay, I managed to delay my rhythm. Probably not intentionally, but I did it. So this should go pretty close. Yep. Good. Now I can just whack it and it'll go right in. Good luck. That's not bad, actually. Considering the distance you had to go to get it to that close, yeah, that's a nice touch. Alright, so anyway, ever so slight adjustment, and then just whack it. In we go. Boy, I hope I do this well at Dune Club, because Dune Club is a little tricky by comparison to this. Okay, longest drive. Well, it's a good thing we preserved that power shot. So now we can use it again. And we preserved it again. And we're gonna get a little distance too if it rolls down that hill. Yep. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good lie. You can always tell if the lie is okay when you first look at the ball. Like when it first presents you, here's where you are. You're on the fairway. Like it'll show how dug in your ball is to the grass or something. Like we both have a good lie basically. So when it shows Grace's ball, she'll be at, yeah, 98 to 100, just like she was off the tee, so. And so will I. Now let's see if I can get it on in 2. Shouldn't be too hard. Might roll a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, no, that's... Oh my god. Oof, inches, man. If I had slowed up just a little bit, it might have gone in. I apparently don't know how to slow up, but, you know. Very good, very good. Alright, now I just gotta sink my eagle putt, and we'll be good. There's a little incline behind me, so I don't want to turn it that way. I kind of want to turn it just a smidge this way. Let's see if it goes in. There we go. Eagle putt! Alright, cool. I guess I can kind of talk about it a little bit since the folks that want to watch this have yet to filter in today. The way that this game still is able to talk to you about, okay, so maybe, you know, obviously for a golf enthusiast there's a lot to unpack here, but, oh my god. When you don't really know a whole lot about the game of golf, it might be like, okay, so what does this game have to offer someone who doesn't know a whole lot about the game of golf? Well, that is going to become the fundamental question that I'm going to attempt to answer as we go across this playthrough here. Because it is something that I'm curious about. Like, what if you don't really know much about golf and... Okay, well, she's going to sink that putt. I better make this one. Yeah, like, what if you don't know a whole lot about golf and yet you still want to play this? Well, you can. Actually, the game slightly accommodates you despite the fact that you might not know a whole lot about it. For example, hold on. Make my putt first, maybe. Okay, so you hear how the music was all tense, and then when you made it, it was triumphant, and they give you, traditionally, a pretty strong Mario power-up in the background. When you get a birdie, you get a flower, a fire flower. So those all convey that what you just did is good. Which will tell you, okay, well, I may not know anything about the game of golf, but I just did that well, because I got a fire flower out of it, and I got triumphant music and all that stuff, so it does convey in some way that, okay, maybe you don't know what's going on, but you did well, so. There are little tricks that the game uses in order to make it so that anybody can play this game, even if they don't really have a knowledge base to work with, you know? And I appreciate that, because that is good game design, then, because you have increased the size of your audience, even if they don't know what's going on, they can follow the smoke signals that you're sending them with your design elements and figure it out. So that's good. All they really have to do, like, the main things that you want to worry about when you're looking at, okay, so how do I hit my ball, is you want to worry about the wind, because the wind will always carry the ball in that direction. And you want to worry about your lie in the bottom right-hand corner, because that might change how powerful or not powerful your shot ends up being when you hit it. So those are the two main things that you want to accommodate for if you're playing this and you're not really familiar with golf terminology or any of that stuff. Just account for the wind, account for your lie, and you'll probably be okay, and 9 times out of 10. This is the 10th one where you're not okay, because I was definitely not paying enough attention there. Yeah, actually I can sand wedge this, I think, so let's do this. And that. See where it goes. Aha! Right in the hole. Very good, very good. Beat that, Grace. Almost said beat that putts, but, well, I already kicked his butt, so... I was gonna say, that's a tricky putt you got there. You did good for it, but it wasn't good enough. At the turn, and I've got 2 more holes to win, and then we'll be good. I'm gonna hit another power shot, because why the hell not? I can afford to spend them now, because I've got 5 left at this point, so... Ooh, I actually hit that tree. Did you hear that? That was me hitting the tree that time. Because if I would have hit it perfectly, it probably would have gone around that tree, but it did not, so it's okay. Grace is going to hit it too, or she's going to be right behind it. I feel bad for her now. I don't even know how the hell she's going to address that. Good luck, Grace. So I'm just going to straighten out. The draw will probably be enough to put it where I want it to go. The draw on my shot, that is. Yep, good. That I can work with. Alright, Grace, let's see where you go. Yeah, so the problem is that she's behind this tree. So if she had hit it anywhere else, she would have basically whacked into the tree and ended up going backwards. So she had to hit it away from the tree first, and then she has to hit a shot normally. So it's weird, though, because I distinctly remember this happening to Grace, specifically, multiple times previously. She usually has, when you're playing her, at least one catastrophic error that just happens to her. It doesn't usually happen with, like, Luigi or any of those. I mean, she recovered, she chipped it in for a par, so that's good. But, like, actually, I think it happens to Luigi as well, now that I think about it. But, yeah, it usually doesn't happen to, like, Tiny or Genius or Mario or any of those guys, but for Grace and Luigi, I distinctly remember them having some problems sometimes, so... Not that it mattered, because I still birdied the hole, but, you know. Alright, so all we have to do is tie or, well... finish the hole to win, basically. As long as we don't lose, we'll be good. So, I'm gonna do the same thing I did before, where I hit the 4-wood. Because I'm not confident. I think the roll wouldn't be... I don't think the roll of the 3-wood would be enough to take me off the fairway, but I can still make it to the hole in 2, so it's fine. Grace, where are you going? Grace, are you okay? Did you hit the tree as well as your ball hit the tree? You are buried there. I don't know how the hell you're gonna manage that one. Good luck. Did I roll it up? No, I think I just like delayed my thing. Hang on, let me see if I can do it again. No, I cannot. I hit it right on the thing. So it's gonna roll off is what it's gonna do. Unless I hit the flag. Well, I didn't, but that's okay. Grace is gonna have a tough time getting there anyway because she's buried in the rough there, so. Yeah, she seems to be falling apart just a little bit. She'll probably recover right here, but we'll both have to recover because I still have to get on the green myself, but after that we'll go from there. Alright, so I have a hill in front of me. I could hit it up over the hill a little bit and probably be okay. I'm just gonna aim straight on, honestly. Let's see. That might be a little too much, especially with a hit like that. Good lord. Oop, almost went in anyway. I shouldn't have hit it quite as hard and it would have been fine, but... Well, we only have to tie to win anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me if we chip it in or not. I could finish the course definitively by, you know, actually playing the game properly, but we'll save that for the other two club champs. For now, Grace has been defeated. She won one of the closest to pins, but that's okay. And we will level up again out of this whole fiasco. It wasn't much of a fiasco for me, it probably was a little for Grace. Alright, not bad. We're getting up there. Alright, let's see if we can affect our fade this time. Yes, we can. We can fix it down a little. Oh, my height goes up a little bit, too. I might keep my height where it's at now. Like, I might start leveling it to try to get it back to mid after this, but... Oh, I actually leveled up twice, so now I can do that. Perfect. We'll level up our drive again. Don't worry about it. I find that after a little while, it becomes harder and harder to level up drive. I'll probably end up at about... I think I ended up at about 240 yards for a total drive at the end game the last time I played this, so we should probably be able to hit that pretty feasibly. Anyway, that's it for Palm Club. I'm pretty sure we're done with everything there. We beat Grace, we did all the challenges, Dune Club is available, Mini Lake Course, excuse me, is also available. So let's see if we can find that. I think that's right here, right? Practice makes perfect! So let's see what we're practicing at the Mini Lake Course. It's all in the wrist, kid! I don't know if I'd call that unplayable, but oh my god. Well, it's unplayable if you're trying to use the driver out of the rough. Like, geez, man. Use your 3-wood or something. At least then you'll have a chance. Please, just stop. Can you? Can we? Let's find out. There's only one way to find out. Oh. How'd you manage that one? Well, yeah, you're in the rough, and you're buried as hell. I mean, that's probably the smart play, but I was gonna say, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who wants to play smart. He seems like the kind of guy that wants to solve the problem. Right. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, then. Might want to use a power shot. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give it my damnedest. Let me try it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so we're not quite as buried as he was. We're still at 80%, so we gotta be a little careful, but there's no wind, at least, so that we won't have to worry about that as much. So let's see if we can hit it on with this 80% drought. Sploosh! Not quite. I'm ready to try again, though. Yep. Get to it! Alright, so obviously we need a little more power. Or maybe I should use a power shot. How much is that compared to my 3-iron? Yeah, power shot will probably work okay. Let's see it. Yep, that'll go on the green. I don't know if it's going to be good enough for them to accept it, but it'll go on the green. Okay, it is. Good. Thanks. You can make it from here. You just got to use your irons, which might be a little tricky for you. You could always go to the fairway in the top right corner there, man. You can hit it there from here, even with the tree line. Anyway, we get 140 experience points for finishing that challenge. And we level up again, so that's good. Oh, we can level drive now. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, we don't get a whole lot out of that. I might eventually increase my control up to this, although I don't know if I need it necessarily. A lot of people online like pushing this stat all the way up. I mean, the ball will go exactly where you put it if you do that, so I guess that's fair enough, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I'd have to level it 2 more times to get it there because it would have to be where drive is, but... Nah, I'm good with what I've got. I'll just level drive. It's fine. Alright, you two. I guess, you know, do the best you can with that shot, or, you know, go take a break and then come back to it, I suppose. Alright, that takes care of all the star challenges in the field for now. I believe, if I recall correctly, once you win the Dune Club tournament, the Windy Valley challenge gets a second challenge. And actually, there's only a total of 2 challenges, even though there's 3 tee boxes over there. And when you finish that challenge, you get an interesting reward. I'll talk about it when we do it in probably about half an hour, so 45 minutes. Let's go to Dune Club first before we do that. We'll do the practice rounds here, and then I'm going to break things up just a little bit by doing something else before we go to this desert course. Let's have a chat with everybody. There is somebody up in those cacti up there. Well, that's what happened at Mini Mini Lake Course. Farther than I could, yeah. That is true, yeah. You gotta watch the control and the power. I will try to do that. Could be, yeah. I would think so. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you just lay it up, though, if you get it all the way up and over, you should be okay. At the very least, don't try to do it with a wood, because you have to roll through the green's hill. What he's basically saying is the hole itself is on a hill, and if you approach it by hitting it towards the back of the green, you'll override this gigantic hill that it's on, and you'll put yourself in a halfway decent spot so you can make your shot. If you don't, you're gonna probably end up in the bunker. So, oh yeah, we get to hear Dune Club's theme while we're doing the stuff here, so that's cool. I like Dune Club's theme. It's very, very deserty. Do I want to hit a pitching wedge off the tee? I guess I could power shot pitching wedge. See where that... Well, I don't know if that's considered laying up, though, so with the 4-mile-an-hour wind, it might not be so good, but we'll see what we can do. I'll hit with some backspin. That'll lay it up. I just don't know if it'll lay it up directly in the sand or if it'll go over. That's the sand. I could see it right away. I was like, nope. Well, I did, actually. I think I just hit the wrong club. Maybe the sand wedge with a power shot will get me to where you want me to go. Because I can't really... Well, I can do it with the 9-iron, but... Yeah, you know what? I'll try with the 9-iron. I just need to hit it a little softer. Like there, maybe? And my control was a little off, but... Nah, it's going in the sand, too. I gotta hit it a little harder than that. But basically, hit it a little harder, but because you're hitting it with backspin, the wind will take it a little bit more. So hit it... yeah, I guess hit it a little harder to... accommodate for the fact that the wind is going to pull it a little bit, so maybe there will be good. Let's see. It's slowing down, so... Well, we're on the green. I just don't know if we're close enough for him to count it. We'll see. Nope. Yeah, we need to get closer than that, so... Basically, I need to hit with proper control, and then we'll be good. And actually, I'm going to move it slightly over as well because the draw is going to move it slightly. So maybe like that. Okay, try it again. There we go. That should be pretty okay. Yep. It's almost where it was before, but maybe it's a little closer, so maybe he'll take it. Yep, he'll take it. Good. Thanks. That was definitely a tricky shot. But if you thought that was a tricky shot, look where the other lesson is. Oh no. Are these do cacti, are they considered trees, like from a biological standpoint? Yes, I would like to learn a good recovery shot in the one case that I might be in this situation. So, you want to shoot over the cacti? Okay. I mean, yeah, that's, I guess, true. That's also true. I haven't mentioned that about power shots. They traditionally fly a little bit higher than normal shots, just as an aspect of what they do, so. Okay, well, that's a good recovery, considering. So all you need me to do is get it in the fairway. Alright, I'll see what I can do from here. Normal power. 3-wood or bigger is trouble. Okay, so go with a low trajectory, a low angle iron. So start with the 2. Maybe go like, well, hang on, let me aim it up first. Alright, so we want to go like here-ish. So we'll go with like the 2. We'll hit it about half. Try to delay it so, okay. I guess I could have sliced it, but I think she said I didn't want to slice it, so. Yeah, let me try again. Okay. But yeah, like I said, some of these can be pretty tricky to do. I remember the one in Lynx Club being very distinctly difficult, so. Oh, this one ain't too bad, actually. Maybe if I hit it like this. Okay, well I hit one, but. And I'm gonna end up in the rough anyway. So hit it a little softer than that and we'll be okay, actually. And actually, come to think of it, if I move it over ever so slightly, like it's in the way now, but yeah, see there, we can just do this, and then we can just not even have to deal with the cacti, and then just blast it, and it'll end up on the other side. So that's good. It'll roll down the hill, but it'll be on the fairway, which is where she wants it. I mean, she wants it on the fairway. I don't know if she wants on any fairway or just the fairway, so. I did, yeah. Oh, okay, so you're gonna sulk because I did that too well, so now you're gonna force me to hit it onto the fairway you hit it onto. Alright, fine, lady, be that way. Okay. Yeah, see, that's too high. I'm gonna hit the thing, so we want to do this. Which might just whack into the thing, but we'll see what happens. Okay, no, that actually works. And it's gonna be on the fairway, so that's exactly where she wanted it. Did I do it right this time? There. Well, yeah, the other one was even better, but you didn't give me the XP for it, you jackass. Anyway, we leveled up. Oh, good, our height went up and our shot went up. I'll deal with the height for now. We'll just take our shot back down a little bit. But yeah, see, I kind of like the leveling system in this game, honestly, because it kind of forces you to micromanage a little bit. It's like, okay, so a bunch of my things just decayed at the same time. What do I not want more, you know? So it's kind of interesting because it isn't as simple as just like an, oh, okay, well, you know, just level whatever you want. It's you have to balance things. It's like it's literally a balancing act. It's like carrying a bunch of trays around at the same time. So I mean, it's tough to save par, but I believe you could. I'm pretty good, yeah, but I think you're one of the teachers, so I'll just say yes to let you teach me. Yeah, a big hill. Okay. So you said you're gonna roll it? Okay. I don't think that's a good idea considering the gigantic hill between you and the hole. Like, it's gonna stop dead on the hill, but okay. You can get it closer than that, to be fair. I'll use the 7-iron anyway, just like she did, but I'll hit it a little harder and it'll probably go in, so. Actually, if I do this, it'll be fine, because I can just do this. Hold on. Stand by. That should be good. It'll go right up and over. See? Way easier than trying to roll it through the top of the hill there like she was doing. Yeah, and with topspin, that would have been even better. Alright. That's one lesson down. Maybe not. I'm not gonna say no this time because he wouldn't give me the lesson if I said no, so. But he's gonna teach you, excuse me, how to basically do what I've been doing with pitching wedges and sand wedges the whole time, where you just kind of lob it up and over so that it lands real soft and doesn't roll a whole lot, so. Well, you're not gonna get a 5-yard run if you're gonna, okay, use backspin. Yeah, you only got like a 3-yard run. Alright, well anyway, let's see if we can do it a little better than what he did. Like, plant it right on top of the hole. I don't know why they're using the 60-yard one approach. They should just be using the 30, considering the fact that it's, well, 25 yards to the hole, but whatever. What do I know, right? Okay, that should be fine. Go right on top of it. Hey, look at that, I even made it. Saved par! Let's see if I get more points for getting the chip in. 56 points for that one. I think I earned a little, that was a little extra experience, actually. Probably because I chipped it in. Cool. So I guess if you want to min-max, you're going to want to complete those by chipping it in every time, because it, let's see, 45 and 56, that's like, so 11 extra experience is like 25% more experience points. Yes, actually, spin is helping my approach. It's good to know. It's not necessary, but it's good to know. It's true, because then if you do hit them, you'll never know how to hit out of them, so. So yeah, I guess if you're min-maxing, there you go. You should save before each lesson and try to get all of them in. Like, get all of them chipped in, you know? Something to that effect, maybe. So. I wonder what they mean. I think that's the doubles challenge, if I remember correctly. What do you mean, you? It happens to the best of us, dude. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes, I did. I'll give it a shot, why not? Let's see how my putting is. Okay, so this one's got some light arrows and then a heavy arrow. I'm just gonna hit it straight. Probably don't need that much power, but I'm just gonna hit it straight and see where it goes. Okay, that works. Yeah, I think that group of 3 up in the corner there is the doubles challenge, and if I recall correctly, the doubles challenge is really difficult. Mostly because your partner sucks. But maybe we'll try it out. It'll probably be a brick wall for today's progress, but hey, I was planning on doing this in between 5 and 6 streams anyway, so I said 4, but remembering all the stuff we have to do, I kind of doubt it, to be honest, so. Okay, let's just do that again and we'll be in good shape. Yeah, that was a little too hard, but it'll probably still go in. Or it'll roll slightly off. Did it roll out? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Good. That's gonna roll out a little bit. Okay, it didn't even roll out actually, so I don't even have to worry about it. But I'm gonna aim a little straighter this time, because the last time it went up a little bit, so. There we go. Still doing good. We're not making the putts, but we're doing pretty okay otherwise. Where's that going? Okay. So like that maybe? And then, yeah, that should work. There we go, see? Nice and easy. That's a little harder. Now it's still winning, good. sometimes you got to be a little worried if you hit it a little too hard, because like then the turn of the green might not affect it enough to make the difference. So yeah. All right, we're gonna go slightly to the left actually, and then that's not hard enough. That's okay. I'll make 9 out of 10, it's fine. That might be hard enough. Yeah, that's at least hard enough to get in the circle. Alright. I'll take it. Thanks. Well, I missed one still, but that's okay. I'll still level up off of it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, see, now we have another problem because I want to get my height back down, but my control went down as well, so let's just address the control first, and then we'll address the height. But you gotta be careful, because if you don't level the height for enough levels, eventually, well, you'll end up with a bit of a problem, because then the height will go up even more, and you have to hit it for a couple of levels to get it all the way down. So, okay, so that's all of the practice challenges at Dune Club, right? Yeah, that one just didn't appear on the thing. But yeah, like you'll notice, there's that one little section at the bottom there that we haven't filled in just yet. We'll do that, just not yet. Before we do that, let's chat with everybody else, and then I'm going to go do something else. Oh, that's not good. You don't want to lose 3 strokes because of your putts. Putting is where all of the money happens in this game. It's like the old adage was that my uncle always used to say, you drive for show, but you putt for dough. You want to win money, you have to make your putts. Because most of the pros, from my understanding, don't make their putts very easily, so... Alright, so we're going to save and quit out here. We don't have to do it out here, but I'm just going to do it out here. And then we're going to go back into one-player play. I'm going to select myself. We're going to select no to not continue this previous game. Don't worry about save data, it'll be erased, that's fine. It'll just place you back at Marion Clubhouse. And then, like, you'll basically start back at Marion Clubhouse when you select that. And we're going to do a match game, but we're not going to do it against Tiny, even though we could go do it against Tiny right now. We'll go hit him up at the Club Champs Lounge when we actually want to play him. We're actually going to do a match game against Luigi, because we should be strong enough at this point, powerful enough on our stats and everything to take him on. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Where do I want to take him? We could get a quick glimpse of Link's Club, although I feel like we'd both be bad at that one. Maybe we'll just go back to Palm Club, because I'll probably take on Mario at Marion Club. And there's one other hidden character that I'll probably take on at Dune Club, so let's just go to Palm Club. Do this one last time, since we have a good read on Palm Club at this point anyway, from having played it already, so we'll do that. I guess Luigi doesn't get the traditional Mario theme, he just gets whatever this theme is. Alright then, it feels like they're jipping Luigi, but that sounds about right for the time. Luigi was at the time of this game's creation, was always considered the brother left in Mario's shadow. So, I mean, he still is to an extent, but he gets a little bit more credit nowadays than he used to, so. He also has the fade that I want, so we'll have to work on that after this. But before we do anything else, though, I actually want to, like, before we do the doubles challenge, and before we do the match with Tiny, we're going to do the practice round at Dune Club and the tournament, because, like I said, I think after the tournament is when you get access to the thing at Windy Valley, the second challenge, and I definitely want to do that, so we'll talk about why once we, actually get there. For now, I need to get out of this bunker. Not that I'm in it very hard, but, Alright, Luigi, I will see your approach and see if I can do one of my own. Let's see, I need to hit it a little harder because I'm in the sand, so like that maybe. Might fly over, but that's okay. Hey, look at that. Landed pretty much flat. If I had moved it over slightly more, if I had accounted for my draw in any way whatsoever, it would have been fine, but I don't have to worry about it because he also missed his par putt, so Luigi, bro, you don't gotta take it easy on me. It's fine. Don't be like Grace. Just play your game and I'll play mine. Alright, hitting into the wind. By the way, if it makes it easier to think about the winds that you're dealing with, for a headwind, think of it as a wind in your face, one that's coming towards you that you can feel in your face. For a tailwind, think of it like the wind at your back, so it's a wind that's hitting behind you, and it will fly your ball further, so there you go. If it makes it easier to remember which wind is which. Just don't break wind while you're at it, and we'll be fine. Hey, Lifeblood, how you doing? Welcome back. Yes, Luigi is here. We are playing a match game against him. We finished everything up at Palm Club. We're working on Dune Club now, but I figured before we get too far in Dune Club, let's go do a match game against Luigi. So that's what we're doing. We'll see how he does. We're we won the first hole, and now we're on the second hole, and he flew over for some reason. I was going to say, I don't know about that club selection there, sir. That might not be so good for you, but, well, anyway. I'm going to club up, actually, and maybe, like... Okay, I missed my timing again, but that's okay. The wind will save me. And so will the green, because I'm actually pretty much... I'm not exact to the hole, but I can probably make it if I go a little softer than usual. Yeah, they're doing Luigi dirty again by putting him at the halfway point, exactly. They made it so that he would not be as good as Mario again, which was pretty much what they did with him in a lot of games at this point in time when this game came out. It was 1999, so they were still like, oh yeah, he's the other brother, you know, like he's not as good, so... Which is not really fair to Luigi, to be honest, but, you know. We'll just do what we can. Try to make him look as good as we can, but no promises there. I gotta be careful, because if I make Luigi look too good, the difficulty spike that's coming up is gonna mess me up. So... Okay, good lie. Good drive. No power shot, Luigi. I'm a little concerned for you now. And you're using topspin instead of backspin, so you can't take advantage of the tailwind? Okay. Come on, Luigi, you can do better than that. I'm gonna be on for an eagle in a second. Like, come on, man. Don't hit that tree. Damn it. Well, actually, no, that worked out for him because it went up the hill and then came back down, so now he's got a clearer picture of the green, so... You know what, Luigi? That's actually good. You do that. I don't want to aim it for the bunker. It'll roll into the bunker, so... So I won't be on for an eagle, but I'll be pretty damn close. Yeah, pretty easy approach from here, I think. Might even be able to roll it a little with the green. So, if I use a low trajectory approach. You almost hit the flag there. I think you can hit the flag in this one. I know you can hit the flag in some of the other Mario Golfs later on, like Mario Golf 64, I think you can hit the flag, and a couple of others, but I don't think you can hit the flag here. So, actually, you know what? The look of the green, I just looked at the green in front of me, like directly in front of me, and I don't think I like what it looks like, so I'm just gonna change my plan real quick. Go like this instead. Fly it right up and over the problem patch of the hill. I don't know, is Cole here? That's a good question. He sometimes he shows up for the streams and sometimes not, so I would assume since, I think you posted that more than 30 seconds ago, I would assume that since he hasn't replied, he's either not here or he's dissociating, so there you go. Alright, well, we made our birdie. We've won every single hole so far. That is sad for Luigi. But, you know, I guess that's just what happens. Alright, there we go. Preserve the power shot. Hit into my draw. It might go down the hill. Oh no, we're fine. It's up on the hill. We just barely eked it out so it stayed up on the hill. Oh, you found another funny Warhammer thing to show him? Well, you could always tag him on the Discord server, because he's on the Discord server as well. So just post it in videos and music and just tag him, just put @Cole, and it should show his name. Basically, like, do the @Cole thing and then put the video link after that, and it should tag him in the post so he can take a look at it. Oh, no video, just a fact? Okay. I thought it was a video. That's my bad. I think top spin because of the headwind we're hitting into would be best, so I'm going to do that. Spin, by the way, in general in this game is kind of a more advanced tactic. You don't have to use it in order to win, but if you know how to use it, it will make your life a lot easier. So I try to use it where I can. This is another acrobat hole. The hole is on a hill somehow. That's the wrong direction. I want to turn it that way. Maybe not even that much. No, that's probably fine. Especially if I hit it that soft, then it'll have to go with the hole. Okay, well, I'll take it. I feel like that's not how gravity works, but I'll take it. Alright, closest to pin. Let's see. Oh, perfect. My 5-iron hits just about at the pin anyway, so. Let's see it. Just don't go all the way off the green into the water. It will go off the green, but it won't go in the water because the grass will catch it, so. Doing a hole on hills is a lot easier when there's no actual hill. That's true, because everything's kind of in 2D in this game, with the exception of the ball, which is 2.5D, so. Yeah, it makes it a little easier because it's a flat plane with a bunch of arrows on it that just sort of rocket the ball in that direction. So. Alright, now, if I can chip this in, we might be in decent shape, actually. Do I want to putt it from here? I feel like if I putted it, it would, like... I don't know if it's going to make it through the semi-rough, though, if I putt it. Like, semi-rough catches the ball pretty good, but I'll try. Yeah, see how much it caught the ball? At least I can probably make this. Hang on. Maybe not that much. There we go. Alright. So we'll tie that hole. Yeah, weak-ass boost pads. What you doing? Luigi, what you doing? You're aiming up, man. Stop it. Oh, man. It's like they put the game with two difficulties. Not good enough, and holy shit, why is this guy so hard? They are doing him extremely dirty. Yes, they are. Like, come on, Luigi, you can do better than this. I hope Nintendo feels ashamed. I wonder if Nintendo said anything to Camelot after this, or if they were just kind of like, well, you know, that's how Luigi's been treated in most of our games at this point, but I'd be Nintendo and I'd be looking at him like, okay, what did you do to Luigi? Why? At least he's got a very vibin' theme. It's very chill. It's not quite as crazy insane as some of the other themes. And I can appreciate that because it means Luigi knows how to vibe, and I am okay with that. Fuck you, Nintendo. Luigi's one of the best characters out there. He definitely deserves better than what this game is giving him, that's for sure. Because this game is not giving him much to work with at the moment. I think you had the right idea there, Luigi, but you needed to roll it more for it to really do what you wanted it to do, I think, there. So. Okay, buried it. I can't believe we've won every hole so far. This is nuts. Like, this is not how this is supposed to go. I'm supposed to be losing a little bit, game. You're supposed to be giving me a run for my money a little bit here. Is that in the semi-rough? Nope, on the fairway. Sorry, Luigi, that's probably going to be GG on the longest drive. Yes, that is an ouch. That is an Uffarino for Luigi. He's having a hard time. Maybe he'll pick up now. Maybe he's the opposite of Putz and Grace. Maybe he starts out a little bit weaker and then he gets a lot better. I don't know if we'll have the chance to demonstrate that because I'm about to eagle this hole. I think. I'm going to say that, but you never know. I mean, it's going to roll onto the green, so. Oh my god. Damn it. Perfect control. It might have gone in. I would have gotten an albatross. I don't think Luigi would have deserved that, but the albatross at least would have been nice. Ooh, nice chip, Luigi. That's an easy birdie putt. On the topic of Mario, Bowsette still turns out is still a thing. Bowsette was the, because there was that crown power-up that turned you into Princess Peach in one of the games, wasn't it? I forget. It's been a while, so... I've consistently eagled this hole every time I play it. It's probably because it's not long enough for a par 5. Once you level up your drive a little bit more, all of a sudden it's just like, you know, no problems whatsoever. Alright, my draw is going to make this a little bit tough, but it should be okay if I do this. Can't wait till I can fix that so I can go the other way. Ooh, that's a good shot. I mean, it's going to be on the green edge, but I like where it is. Oh, it's still on the green. Okay, perfect. You forget the game name, but the Super Crown turned Toadette into Peachette. Okay, so it basically, yeah, it turns you into a, like, almost like Peach, basically. Other characters could not pick up the item. Oh, okay, so somebody on the internet just said, hey, what if Bowser picks this up? I remember now, yeah. Because the internet went absolutely crazy with it. They rolled with that idea so much. There was probably a ton of porn made of it, because of course there was. Yeah, nobody else could pick up the item, but that didn't stop the internet from being the internet. Nothing can stop the hive mind of the internet. So, actually, that'll probably work with the win in my draw. Let's see. All characters now have a female version like Marionette and Luigiette. Chopette, Bouette. Fun. So even more porn. It's like porn that multiplies into more porn. Fantastic. Nice, that still made it on the fairway. Good work, Luigi. But where are you going now? Are you approaching the back of the green? Don't roll off. Luigi doesn't deserve that. Come on, game. Okay, the green edge will catch it. It's fine. If he would have hit that incline above the green edge there, he would have rolled all the way down the hill and potentially into the river, so... Not so good. I'm going to try to avoid that by doing this. I might end up a little short of the hole, but that's okay if I do, because then I can just kind of manage it from there. See, that's not bad. The rest actually don't have that much. It's really mainly just Bowsette, Bouette, and Chompette. Okay, so like Bowsette for the... What are they called? People that like lizard people. Bowsette for those people, Chompette for the furries, and Bouette for ghost fetishists? Okay. I don't know. I don't look up enough porn for this. In case it isn't clear, Chompette is a chain chomp. Yeah, I kind of figured, considering the name. Makes sense to me. Like, I wouldn't know anybody else in the Mario universe with the word chomp in their name, unless they're some kind of chain chomp, you know? So, I'm actually going to aim it, like, here-ish, because then it should, with the wind, blow up the hill, so... okay, that's a little weird, but it'll still blow up the hill, it's fine. So yeah, all we have to do is tie or win the hole, and we will win the challenge, so... Haven't seen Chompette, there isn't much furry, more like a cave woman or feral. Okay, so like porn of Ayla from Chrono Trigger. Okay, that makes sense. I've actually seen porn of that, to be honest, so... And it's, I mean, it's pretty tame. I don't think there's a ton of people that are, like, getting really, really worked up over Chrono Trigger porn nowadays. It's kind of an older thing. Am I gonna hit a tree if I go like this? That's my Lyle. No, I'll be okay. I'll just go up, I think, a little bit. And we'll be okay. She looks good, actually. If you're talking about Ayla, yeah, and she's okay. Like, she was drawn by Akira Toriyama, and usually he's pretty, like... He's pretty good in terms of, like, keeping the female characters looking not, like, objectified, but also not, like... How far am I gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna put it. Like, not making them look objectified, but also making them look, you know, slightly sexy, I guess. Tasteful. That's the word I'm looking for. don't know Chrono Trigger and don't care about it. Yeah, and that's fair. It's kind of a game from an older age. I definitely enjoy it myself, but it's kind of a game from an older age, so I can understand. GG, Luigi. Sorry for destroying you. Good lord, man, he didn't deserve that. 10 up on Luigi. I feel awful about that one. Let's see what kind of EXP they give us for it. It'll probably be similar to Grace. Okay, it's actually even less than Grace, which is kind of sad, actually. Alright, what do we got? Oh, I can fix my height now. Okay, cool. I know I said before, Lifeblood, that I'm not really... it's not really a good idea to level height if you don't... because it doesn't really do a whole lot, but I'm leveling it so that the sound effect of the ball going up in the air doesn't get to the point where it's ear-piercing, because if it goes up really high, the pitch of the sound of the ball going up and up and up gets even higher to the point where it's ear-piercing, so I don't want that. So we'll just avoid that. Alright, back to Doom Club. Let's go do the practice round, then the tournament, and then we'll take a pit stop to go back to Windy Valley, because that is where the magic happens. And I'm going to save the doubles challenge probably until after... I might even wait until after we're done playing Tiny, because the doubles challenge is about as hard as he is, if not harder. So, excuse me. Alright, sounds like a plan, thank you, sir. So we'll let them go do day 1 of the tournament like usual. We'll start in day 2 of the tournament. Sorry, just gonna stretch a little bit. There we go. Bouette is pretty popular, though. I mean, I guess I could see it if it's, like, tasteful. I don't know how they draw it. Like, I'd have to look at how they draw it to be like, okay, yeah, that's pretty tasteful. Or if it's, like, weird, like, zombie shit. I don't know. So. Alright, Doom Club time! Get that Game Boy chiptune guitar going in the background. So. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? There'd be both because it's the internet, so there's a little bit of everything, right? So, that makes sense. I don't think I'm going to make the green. It's not going to roll enough. Okay, we made it. It's just up on top of a hill, so now I have a difficult putt ahead of me. Well, I'll do the best I can. Actually, considering there's a giant hill in front of me, I'm going to take that. That's not bad. So, imagine like a ghost girl in a white dress and hair with the super ground, white gloves, and pointy teeth. Okay, yeah, so that's probably pretty tasteful then. Like, not too weird or fetishistic, you know? So, it's probably pretty tasteful. Yeah, we'll do this. I was gonna just kind of gun it, but like then I was like, okay, well, there's no fairway there, so I don't want it to roll off and into the rough, because the rough here is like just dirt, basically. Like, it's really hard to hit out of because there's almost no grass. So, I mean, it's a desert, so of course there's almost no grass. It's just whatever little can grow in the conditions, you know. So that's a pretty good approach, though. That's a pretty good second shot. I'll take it. Our first birdie of the day. Well, not of the day, but first birdie of the course. Mostly shy like most boos. Shipped with Luigi, because of course. But she also is like a predator when you don't look. Okay, yeah, and I mean that makes sense, because that's what boos do. If you look away from them in most games, they like stalk you, basically. So that part makes sense. Alright, good. We can preserve the power shot. Because I already used one of them, so it's good that we can preserve this one. That might roll down the hill. Directly into a cactus, but it'll roll down the hill. Okay, we're still okay. I could try to eagle this, but I don't like all of this down there, so I think I'm just going to club down, honestly, and just go for, like, right here. It's safer. Especially if I don't hit it perfect like that, and I hit a cactus in the process. Oh, I'm in the bad dirt, aren't I? Yeah. Waste area! It's dirt, but that's what they call it. The waste area! I think I need to hit it a little harder than that. I'm at 70% power, guys. I think I'm still in the waste area. Oh no, I'm in the semi-rough now. Okay, that's fine. So this is going to be a par if I make it on. Let's see. I could probably roll this pretty good towards the hole. So let's try a 4-iron. Yeah, see? There we go. Chip in for birdie. Sometimes it's nice, like I've been saying over the course of today's stream, to go for a lower, like a higher iron, an iron with a lower angle on it. So not like a 7-iron, but go all the way up. So like 5-iron and above and chip with that, because the lower angle of the club lets you roll the ball to the hole rather than kind of flopping it onto the hole, which can work sometimes, but doesn't always work. So do I go one up and then kind of delay it a little bit? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, well, I didn't delay it, so let's see where this goes. It's probably going to stop dead because it's a 6-iron, so it's going to have a high fly. Okay. Yeah. Well, not quite what I wanted, but I'll take it. This is going to be another situation where I'm going to want to roll it, actually, so let's try this, I think. That's a little too hard, but it's probably okay. Yeah, see what I mean? A little too hard. Worth mentioning that just like Bowsette being Bowser, King Boo is... Oh, okay, King Boo is Booette. Okay, I figured it was just some random regular Boo, but yeah, I guess if King Boo is Booette, that's fine. I mean, it's not the first time I've heard of gender bending on the internet, so... That's fair. Tailwind. Do I want to hit a power shot? I don't feel like I'm going to make it over this hill even with the Tailwind, so I think I'm going to try this. See how it does. Can be, but it's mostly King Boo. It depends on the artist and in case of fanfic writer. Okay, yeah, and I mean, that makes sense. You know, some people just take a few artistic liberties with it and decide, hey, you know what, I think I like this better, and that's fine. You know, whatever people want to do. I should be okay with this. Especially if I hit it like that. That wasn't even intentional, but I didn't want all the power there, so... Very nice! Look at that! Couldn't get much better if I tried. Roll right onto the flat part of the green. I can just slide that right on in. It's too bad this isn't the tournament. We're doing pretty good. Although we'd have to account for Tiny in the tournament as well, and I think he ends up at like -8 or something ridiculous like that, so... Yeah, he's tough. I think. I don't quite recall. It might not be that pronounced. It might be like -6, which would track, actually, with how everybody else ends up. Because I think Putz ended up at par. Grace ended up at -3. So if Tiny was at -6, that would make about a little bit of sense, because Mario usually ends up at -12 in the final tournament of the game, so... And then Genius would be like -9 at Link's Club. I'm just going to use the 4-wood and try to roll it, I think. The minions don't really need a female version, considering previous animations. Yeah, and that's true, too. Yeah. Could be sent to the Discord, but it would be pretty cursed. Yeah, I don't have, like, a not safe for work section in my Discord. I never really figured I'd need it, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe at some point. If people send a bunch of cursed images to the Discord server. We'll see. I'm actually okay with what just happened there. Like, I figured I wasn't gonna make that putt. It was kind of a tricky one. So I should have looked at the green better. I didn't look at it. I think there was a hill though. So this looks like a power shot waiting to happen. Look at all that open field, that open desert land on top of this hill for me to take advantage of and probably hit a cactus. Okay, we went around the cactus, and now we're next to a cactus. Just don't get prickled on there, sir. Not that unsafe, but questionable. Actually, scratch that. It is not safe. Okay, fair enough. had to just double check that one. That's okay. Yeah, if it's not safe for work, I'd say refrain for now. If I ever get a not safe for work section, then you can, you know, feel free, but I can't stop you right now. That is true. You could just post it at the moment because I'm streaming, so I can't get rid of it. That being said, if Cole is Cole's a mod on the server, so if he sees it and he's like, okay, this isn't safe for work, he might turn it off. So, is this a skull? Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say it kind of looked like the eyes of a skull, and then the rest of the bunker was the rest of their face a little bit. But yeah, now that I look at it, maybe not so much. I don't know about this 4-wood. This bunker is kind of tripping me up, the one that was right in front of us there. Actually, that ended up pretty good, considering it's on the green edge. We'll just, you know, kind of do, like, one of these. See where it goes. I should have hit it a little harder, though, because I'm on the green edge, so it's not going to go as far as it would on the actual green. But, what can you do? I'll have to remember that when I face Tiny here, though, because he'll definitely be birdieing the hell out of that hole. So... Par 5! Oh, they're tempting me. Oh, Lifeblood, they're tempting me. They can't do this to me. Oh no, here we go. Oh, they tempted me and I took the bait, and now it's gonna slide into the water or the bunker. In the bunker. Yeah, I don't know about that game. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna go. I mean, it might go if I do this, but I'm not so confident in that. No, I don't want to putt it. I also don't want to do that. I'm just going to hit it, like, a little bit. Like, 71 will get me in the thing, so I want to hit it, like, 40 yards, so maybe a little past halfway, just to get it out of the sand, you know, like that. Okay, now we're on the fairway. Now we've got a nice clean shot, and we'll still be on for birdie if we make it onto the green from here, so... Because it's a par 5, it goes around the... goes around the water, and that's why it's par 5. So, ooh, I like that though. I like that a lot. Excellent. I mean, it's not a chip in for eagle from 123 yards away, but hey, if I'm not going to make that, I'll take this. So, -5 after 9. Very good, especially for the first time on the course. Well, it's not my first time, but it's the first time in a while. So. 11 miles an hour. Do I 3-wood this? I feel like I 3-wood this and just do this. There we go. Isn't smut? It's pretty cute mostly. There's just one short section where Piranha Plant decides to make it questionable. Oh, fun. That's just great. Now, posting this video out of context is weird. Yeah, some people will probably look at it and be like, what the hell? Oh, well. What can you do, right? Sometimes the internet is out of context. Alright, go over that hill. The hill's probably going to stop it a little bit, but yeah, that's okay. Oh, into the Discord. Yeah, that probably, yeah, it'd probably be like, people would still kind of look at it and be like, what the hell? But, yeah, what can you do? Buried it! Alright, another par 3. This one's on a little island by the looks of it. You know, actually, I'm going to hit it exactly like this and probably put a little topspin on it. Because the green is pretty large, so it should still be okay if I roll. Oh my god. Oh, damn it. This close. Inches. That is the 3rd time today we have come inches from chipping it in for a hole-in-one. We'll get it one of these times, but today, that's not the one. So close. Oh man. It always looks so good, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, well... do I power shot? No, because the hill's gonna eat it, so... This is a spirit hill, and you're gonna eat it! Sorry, that was probably pretty stupid. Anyway. Oh, we're up on top of the hill, and now I should be able to hit it up over those cacti and be okay. Actually, the cacti aren't even in the way unless I turn it like this. I'm gonna club up because I want to hit up and over these cacti, so I gotta put a little backspin on it. Which means the wind's going to eat it a little bit more. I still hit the cacti, but hey, this will still work out, I think. I mean, the putt's going to suck, because I have to basically hit it over the green edge and onto the hole, but, you know. Yeah, but what the hell is directed at you? There's the problem. I mean, I guess, yeah, if people, you know, respond to it, they're like, what is this? Why would you do this to us? You just post it here, and then you can just click and see what you mean. Yeah, that's fine, Lifeblood. Go ahead and post the link. I'll I'll look at what you mean once. I'll probably look at it once I'm done with the stream, but just post it here and I'll just look at it. Because after the stream, I can actually look at chat history and just, like, click it. So, yeah, that's fine. This is not going to make it because I have a whole green edge and a hill in front of me. But at least we've got an easier look at the hole from here. So this hole is probably going to suck when we play against Tiny. But as you can see, because I'm about to bogey it. This is only the second bogey of the whole stream, but that's okay. But again, another thing that can show you, here's what you need to know about how golf works. They give you a bullet bill, traditionally not something you want to see in a Mario game, unless you're in Mario Kart or something, as the background for getting a bogey, and the music is kind of like, okay, well, you know, you messed up a little bit. Like, it's got that vibe to it, where it's like, okay, you messed up, So even if you don't necessarily know what a bogey is, you know that you didn't do very well there. And that's good, because again, it allows people to play the game even if they don't necessarily have the depth of golf knowledge that I do, so. Yeah, with that topic done, the Mario & Luigi Adventure Series, remake of Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story. I have not actually played the remakes of them. Where is this cacti? Oh, it's right in front of me, okay. I actually haven't played the remakes, to be honest. I've played the originals, obviously. Well, not actually, I haven't even played Bowser's Inside Story. I've played the original Superstar Saga, but not Bowser's Inside Story. Heard good things about it, though. So, maybe one day. Alright, we're gonna lay it up. I gotta get it at a point where it's not, like, covered by the cacti so that I can get on in 2, because I know for a fact that Tiny's gonna get that ball directly on the green in 2 and eagle the hell out of this hole, so. I'm talking Tiny up quite a bit, but he's no joke. He can be pretty challenging, so. Ooh, I like that, though. I like that, though. Look at that. I mean, it's not in the hole, but I like it nonetheless. They have this extra mode where you make a side story with Bowser's minions in Superstar Saga and Bowser Jr. in Inside Story. Oh, that's cool. I guess at least that gives you something extra, so it's not just like, here's an enhanced port of Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, you know what I mean? So it gives you something extra to do, which is good. You know, as long as the mode is good. If it's bad, then not so much. But if it's good, then, you know, more power to them. It's only 2 miles an hour. We'll be fine. Just gonna... I looked at the cactus when I started the ball, and I was like, maybe I should hit it with a little bit of backspin so it goes over this. Oh, he didn't even make it on. That's okay. This is a straight shot, so... Nice and easy. Oh, people don't like it because of the mechanics. It's a strategy game. Oh, okay. So they're all stupid with a really good story. I mean, I don't think I would mind trying it. I'm not very good at strategy games, mind you, but I don't think I'd mind trying it. I mean, I'll try anything, but I probably wouldn't be very good at it, to be fair. Just stay over the hill and I'll be happy. Thank you. It's true, I do have you here as well, so I can just ask for advice if I need it. 2 iron chip. How about this? Let's see what we can do. I mean, that was what I wanted. I just should have turned it a little more. I should have accounted for the 18-mile-an-hour wind a little bit more than I did. But, oh well. And actually, Marie's pretty good at strategy games, too, so then I'd have 2 people that I could just ask for advice on if I didn't know what to do. So, we'd be in good shape, I think. May have not played it personally, but you've seen enough of it to say you know what to do. Okay, well then fair enough. Yeah, I think we'd still be fine, even if you haven't played it necessarily. So... Ooh, my eye's twitching a little bit. It's really hard to hit the proper thing when you can't look at it visually, but I suppose I kind of remember the rhythm from other times, so... Did I go in semi-rough? I did. Okay, that's fine. Low-angled chip! Here we go again. Actually, I don't think I want to do that, looking at the way that the green goes. I'll use a pitching wedge. Try that. That might be a little too hard, but we'll see. Nope, perfect. Exactly what we needed. You're reminded of something that makes you angry. When people do the tutorial, actually do it, but then just forget it. So, like, what do you mean by that? Like, elaborate on that a little bit. They start the tutorial, but then they forget how to do the mechanics that the tutorial tells you to do? Is that what you mean? Because, yeah, I could see that being a bit of a pet peeve, yeah. Oh, I don't know about this. What the hell? This is the practice anyway. I'm going to go for it. I'm on the 17th hole. It's going to go out of bounds, but I'm on the 17th hole and I've got all these power shots. I might as well try. Okay, waste area. That's fine. Nope, just buried in whatever little grasses remain. Sand wedge again. Alright, so we just got to get it on this little teeny tiny fairway and then hit it over fucking Ayers Rock to get it there. Alright, that should be fine. That'll go on the fairway right in front of me. Because there's a giant plateau directly in front of me. Multi-tiered plateau. I'm gonna hit with some backspin. I want this to go up and over. Alright, that should be fine. I hit the dirt. It put me in the dirt! That's okay. Yeah, actually, you know, this is probably okay because of the wind, so... Wind will pull it a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we'll par the hole, obviously. I was doing tricky dick stuff that definitely messed me up, and now we have to par the hole as a result, but we'll just have to remember to play that a little smarter when we play against Tiny. That's kind of where the problems come in with playing Tiny. It's not just that he's really good, it's also that the course, it forces you to think a little bit more than Palm Club and Marion Club do. Those ones you can kind of just do whatever and be fine, but Dune Club you have to think a little bit because there's traps, there's waste area, there's cacti, there's lots of wind. It's generally a little bit tougher to just play it and get by, so. Oop, I hit a cactus. I made it over the hill, so that's fine as long as I made it over the hill. I have to hit this all the way in order to get it out of this crappy grass, don't I? Well, not all the way, maybe like that. Nice, now slow down. Okay, well, at least we're in line with the hole, so I can just kind of hit it straight and be fine. Just gotta hit it a little harder. There. See? Not so bad. Okay, -9 after 18. That'll probably win the tournament. I just don't know if it'll do well enough to beat Tiny, because he likes to eagle some of those holes. So we gotta be a little careful. You get a bunch of experience for doing this course, though, as you can plainly see here. So, got a full level up out of that. Alright, what do we got? My height decayed? Okay, I'll take care of that. Okay, not bad. They forget part of the core mechanics of the game, and then they're confused as to why they suck, and you're losing your marbles. Yeah, so like what I said, yeah. As an example, me playing this game. No. Alright, we did the practice round. Let's go do the club tournament. Let's see how we do. I'm kind of dreading trying to do the doubles challenge, but I don't even know if we'll be doing it today, to be honest. We might do the tournament, and then Windy Valley, and then Tiny, and that might be it, to be honest, so we'll see. YouTuber played a fighting game with simple mechanics. Normal attacks beat grabs, counters beat normal attacks, and grabs beat counters. They wonder why the grab don't work against normal attacking opponents. Well, yeah, actually, then I see what you mean. Maybe they should have paid a little more attention. Because they would have understood why if it's a rock, paper, scissors relationship like that, yeah. I could see people losing their mind over that, because it's like, no dude, you didn't pay attention. Excuse me. Alright, yeah, that should be fine because of my lie. It should still go about the same place. Might not even make it on. Yeah, we made it on slightly. I feel like we did this last time too, and then I didn't make the putt. I'm just gonna whack it and see what happens. Hey, it worked out this time. It's a good start. Alright, let's see. So Peppy is in first. He's -4 after 4. Good for you, Peppy. Jesus. Bill, so I would assume that's a bullet bill. There's Bubba. Spike. Tiny is also -1 after 1. Lakitu's playing in this one, so that's cool. I don't think that's Ken as in Ryu. But there you go. Who else? Ukiki's here. Who the hell is Mr. I? I feel like that's a, whatchamacallit. I feel like that's a, developer name in there. Goomba's playing. Yeah, Andros is here. He's +6 after 6 holes. That is sad. I mean, it makes sense. He's got no hands, basically, so, like, he's just ahead, at least from what I remember. So it makes sense that he'd be kind of not good at golf. Either that or he's used to floating in the void and doesn't really understand or remember how gravity works, so, you know. Alright, anyway, do I have to club up for this? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I mean, the wind is in my favor, but I need to turn it a little more. There we go. Okay, that's another tricky putt, but it'll be okay, I think. 30 feet. No, we're gonna go with the short putt because we... You know what? Actually, no, we're gonna go with the long putt because we've got a big hill to account for here, so... and then it'll roll down, so... I don't know about that one. It might be okay. It's okay. We're good. I mean, he's not in the newer games. Yeah, that's what I remember. It's probably just from the newer games. By the by, how was the Star Wolf theme? Very good. Fantastic. Exactly as good as I remember it. Hi, Fly Guy. Yeah, definitely just as good as I remember it being, so... That might be in the rough, even with the wind. Yeah, I'm gonna be behind a cactus. Well, it's a good thing this is a par 5, so I can kind of accommodate for that by just whacking the ball. I'm even gonna... No, I'm actually not, because the bunker's there. So I'm gonna go like this, I think. Yeah. Let's see what happens. That's good. That's good. That'll put us in a good lie. There's a cactus about 40 yards in front of us, but we should be up and over it pretty easily, so... Aim all the way down here, because my draw is still a thing. And then slide that right into the back of the green. Oof. I think it might have caught the edge of the cup, actually, there, because it slowed down. I thought it was going to roll off, but it slowed down. Huh. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take that, too. Nintendo would make so much money if they make an alternate mode where you play as Star Wolf, lead Andros' invasion in some sort of pre-story. Yeah, I think a lot of people like Wolf as a character. Like, it's not even just that his music is good; they also like him as a character. So I think I'm all for it too. I'd be cool with playing as Wolf in like some sort of prequel campaign. I mean, hell, it worked for Mega Man X with Vile, so why can't it work for Wolf? You know? All right, now stop that dead because of the wind. Okay, there we go. Still on a little bit of a hill, so it's going to be a little bit of a weird putt, but we should be okay. I'll just do this and that-ish. Be fine. And you get a better ship than the R-Wing. The Wolfen is such a cool ship. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, Tiny eagled the par 5. He's -5 after 4. How am I going to beat this guy? Well, he's going to have to mess up somewhere. I'll just be patient and then, you know, play my game as best as I can. I mean, we're doing pretty okay so far, but is it going to be good enough to beat Tiny? That is the question, and at the moment, I have no answer. Where is the hole? Okay, I think I got to hit it dead straight, or else I'm going to hit a cactus, so... So what's Tiny's flaw? Low ball height? Actually, I think his ball height is really, really high, if I remember correctly. So wind just messes him the hell up. But, again, you can almost accommodate for that by just using spin a lot. So I don't remember if he uses a lot of spin, though, so we'll have to see. And I think his putting is okay, but not great. Like, he still has problems with putting, kind of like Putz and Grace did. Not as bad as they do, but I think it's still pretty bad, so, yeah. We'll see. Oof, almost. You know, I'll take it, though. That was a pretty tough putt. As is this, because I'm still on a little bit of a hill, so... Okay, that's fine. As long as we're not bogeying, we're in good shape. Yeah, he parred that hole, too, so... It's not just me. I'm not the only one. I'm gonna 3-wood this. The tailwind is screwing with me. It's okay. We'll still make it to the hole from here. We've got, I was going to say, with displacement, that'll be more than 130-ish yards that we had left, but that's fine. Get it up in the air a little bit, let the ball roll a little bit. I'm going to say, not even going to let me look at the green, but you did, so. I'm just going to whack it. Let's see what happens. Worked out. Perfect. That's what we want. We want to be getting those chip-ins because those chip-ins help when fighting against or doing match games against the club champs. They're not very good at chip-ins, at least in my experience. Some of them are pretty okay at them, but they don't get them consistently, so, you know. Yeah, I think we just need to be getting eagles. Like, if we get eagles on every hole, nothing in this game could stop me, not even Mario. He'll get eagles pretty regularly on par 5s, but if you can get an eagle on, like, a par 4 or something, like chip it in from here, yeah, you'd be in great shape. So, I will try. I will probably fail, but I will try. That one's looking pretty okay, though. Yeah, eagle now, that's in order. I was close. But as my uncle also always told me, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so. Yeah, that's not really going to do us any good because I don't have a hand grenade, so. I can't just blow up the green and make a new hole and be like, well, I made it in the hole. Alright, so this is the silly hole. Do that and backspin? No, I don't think I want to backspin it. Maybe if I do this. No, I'm just going to do this. It's fine. See what happens. Probably end up in the bunker, but, you know. Yep, in the bunker. That's okay. If we never hit it in the bunker, we'd never be able to practice our sand shots, so, you know, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take that too. That's not bad. I mean, it's a par putt, and Tiny would beat me on this hole as a result of it, but, you know. Man, direct hit with a hand grenade is not that good, probably. I guess it depends on what you're hitting the direct hit with, right? Like, if you directly hit like, if you hit a person with a hand grenade directly, that means the hand grenade would bounce off of them. Unless it exploded right when you hit them, it would probably just bounce off of them, and then they'd, you know, be alerted to it so they could move out of the way of it, or at least it would do less damage, so you kind of want to roll it into them. Alright, that'll work. That's the kind of shot that we need to be hitting in order to beat Tiny right there. Because we're on the fairway, we can get to the green in 2 now, so... Yeah, that's the kind of shot we need to hit in order to actually win against Tiny right there, so... This is like a training montage where we're about to fight like one of those big bosses in a Rocky movie or something. That's what it feels like anyway, so... That is the weirdest green I have seen so far, I think. I'm just gonna whack it and hope for the best. Okay, we're fine. There's an eagle. Yeah, at that point, use a contact grenade. There you go, so that it actually, like, you know... As soon as it hits something, it just boom. There you go. We kept our power shot, so I could just whack it like this and be okay. I'm gonna hit it with some backspin, though. Because I actually want it to go up in the air this time, so it gets away from that cactus. I guess it's going to go to the next cactus, but... No, actually, that's pretty good. That's kind of... I mean, I've got a good lie. I've got a hill right in front of me, sure, but yeah, we can accommodate for that. It'll go up enough. Now let's see if it goes to the side enough. Yep. Looks pretty good. Got a clean lie to the cup. I've just got to... hit it a little softer than usual, and we'll be golden. Well, it's not a little softer than usual, but it'll still go in, so... Very good. -9 after 10. We're doing good. Tiny, I have matched your game a little bit. I don't like this one. I don't like this hill, to be honest, on this one. It always doesn't jive well with me, because I feel like I'm going to roll off the hill somewhere. Oh my god, okay, no. It was rolling too hard. If it would have hit the pin, we might have had a chance there, but it was rolling too hard to go in. Every time I see that camera come up, though, where it shows where the hole is, I always get excited. So. Ah. I turned it a little too much. Okay, that's fine. Again, Tiny would beat me on that hole, but hey, it might be back and forth if it's going to be like that with Tiny. And I mean, he's -5 after 11 right now, so we'd probably be okay. I don't think that accounts for his actual, like, playing, though. Like, I feel like in gameplay, he'd be better than -5 right now. Like, if I was playing a match against him. But, well, we'll find out when we get there. Yeah, failure! It's like the guy from Smash Brothers when you do something wrong. I can't quite get my voice to do what his does, but it'd be kind of raspy and gravelly, and I don't know if people would want to even hear that, so, you know. There we go. He'd probably be a world champ in real life. Yeah, I could see it, honestly. Like, he's built like a world champ. The guy looks like he's a professional bodybuilder on the side, so, you know. Do I want to fly it towards the hole? I think I do, actually, because I think if I remember the quick glimpse of the green I put there, it's going to be a little bit of a weird green, so let's just fly it up and see what happens. Okay, it's not that weird. And actually, if I would have aimed it slightly to the side a little more, it would have chipped in there, but eh. Make a few mistakes, and then you can correct them when you actually, you know, get to the real meat and potatoes of it, which is, well, when we're facing off against Tiny. That's the tough part. Oop, the cactus will prevent me from hitting the fairway. That's okay, we're in the semi-rough, it's fine. And this is probably the shot I was going to try to take anyway, so, yeah, I'll try for where it says to... No, actually, no, because I'm 90 to 98%, so it's not going to go there. So, maybe here? Well, with that kind of power, it might not even go there. It might hit a cactus instead. Yeah. Well, actually, no. It'll go to the side of it. I mean, I'll have to stand in it and get prickled all over the place in order to hit it to the hole from here, but it should be okay. Let's see what it does. Okay. That's good. That's a good shot. That's a nice, easy birdie. Again, I'm pretty sure Tiny would have eagled this, so I'd be dead, but, you know. I think I'm talking him up pretty good, though, and it's going to turn out he's not going to be as good as I say he is, but I don't want to jinx it and do it the opposite, where it's like, oh, I'm saying, oh, he's not so tough, and then he just kicks my ass. I mean, it would be funny, but, you know. I don't want my hubris to come back and bite me, you know. Yeah, you know, I'll probably do that, because I need to... Well, there's a cactus directly in front of me, so I gotta be a little careful of this. But I also don't want to go in that bunker, so maybe just hit with some backspin. Hit it anyway. Looks like I didn't hit it much, though, because it only pulled about 20 yards off of the ball, so... That's fine. Do I do the 60 or do I do the 30? I think I do the 30 and I, like, roll it to it. So maybe a 4-iron. I don't really know why. I pretty much just pick from the long irons or the short irons and just say, you know, that's good enough. Ooh, I rolled that a little weird. Maybe if I had hit it with more precise control, it would have gone in. Oh, well. And that's a little hard, but... Alright, but we're still minus 10, so that's good. Tiny's at minus 4, so he's having a few problems, but that's okay. It's better for me that way. That might not make the hill. Oh no, it will. It's just gonna be in the rough. Alright, 18 mile an hour wind. I'm gonna low iron it again. Let's see, 80%, so... Let's see how that does. Aha! Chip in. Perfect. That was going pretty hard. I didn't think it was gonna chip in, but it chipped in, so I'll take it. 16th hole. I've got 4 power shots left. I think it's time to hit a few, huh? Let's hit a few a little harder. Little harder than usual. I mean, it won't make this hill, but it'll get close. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I should have looked in front of me and looked at the cacti, but we didn't hit the cactus, so that's good. Well, you know, if the hole was up on this hill, I'd be in pretty good shape. But where the hole is now, I'm not in such good shape. So, oh well. Gotta hit it about 32, I think, so maybe like that. Because it's gonna roll, so, okay. Needed to turn it a little more, but that's fine. I don't have to be so worried about getting pars for now, but if I want to be a match against Tiny, I'm gonna have to start worrying about those pars, so. Alright, do we try this again? Especially with an 18-mile-an-hour wind, I say go for it. Especially if we can preserve our power shot there. Yeah, Tiny's gonna kick my ass at this rate. I better be careful. It's in the semi-rough, right? Oh no, it's still in the fairway. Nice. We got best drive. We can go for an eagle. Do I hit an iron here? I feel like with spin I could hit an iron and still make it up and over. Let's see. That's a little rough, but we'll see. Yeah, I can handle that. We can chip that. It's fine. With the wind, I think I want to go low iron again. So, let's see. Or long iron, excuse me. I need to use the correct terminology. I should have gone longer. I should have gone with a 2 iron. It would have rolled into the hole. Oh well. Would have chipped in for eagle. It would have been on my replays, but well, we're minus 12 after 17, so that's okay. Alright, last hole. Power shot's a go-go because, well, we've got 3 left and it's the 18th hole, so might as well use them. Especially if I preserve them like that. Should have a pretty clear line to the green as well, based on where we're sitting. Yep, looks like it. I'm going to move it over quite a bit, though, because, well, that wind is going to pull at it, but, you know. Alright, so we'll be close. Oh, good. It even rolled enough to where I can see the hole from there. Good. This is not going to go in, but I'll try. It might. Yeah, gravitational pull didn't pull it. That's okay. Guess I shouldn't have aimed it to the right any. I should have just whacked it and seen what happened. Alright, well, he ended up minus 5 at the end. I was minus 12, so I'll take it. I'm a super player. We'll see about that. We'll see about that soon enough, because Tiny is, well, not the next challenge. I've got one more thing to do before we face against Tiny, but we'll do that right now because it unlocks for finishing up at Dune Club, so. Man, 332 experience for doing that? I'll take it. Holy hell, that's 2 levels. Okay, so we have to account for my shot, so we'll do that. And now we can raise drive again, which is good because I'm going to need the extra yardage because Tiny hits the ball 24 yards more than me, even now after leveling it up, so. Alright, but that's the 3rd championship trophy we've gotten. Sweet. Thank you very much. Representing Marion Club. I'll take it, thank you. Alright, so like I said, if I recall correctly, after finishing the Dune Club tournament, Windy Valley's 2nd challenge pops up. So I'm going to check the star challenges real quick and just see if that's correct or not. The alternate game is available, so now we can actually... That's the doubles challenge that's over in the putting greens there, so we'll go do that in a little while. All the Lynx Club stuff is opened up, so we'll go work on that too. But there it is. Windy Valley Hole 2 is available out in the field, so we're going to go do that first. And there's a very good reason why we're going to do that first, but I'll talk about it once we get there. Oh, did something else open up out here? Yeah, the clubhouse up, or the treehouse up there opened up. We'll go there too in just a minute. First, let's go see what the Windy Valley Guru wants us to do. Excuse me. Sure, I'll see what I can do. Okay. Shoot from here, and just get it in the circle just like before. Okay, let's see what we can do. Alright, so very windy, again, as usual, although the wind is kind of in my face this time, so I might want to, like, do something like that. Oh, that's even further in my face. You know, I'm just going to hit it and see what happens, actually, but maybe move it a little bit like this. So, there we go. It's not going to do it. I gotta hit a perfect shot, or else it's gonna stop before it gets there, like that. I also have to move it over to the left some more, so... Yeah, I'll make it in a second, sir. Just give me a minute. Okay, 14 miles an hour to work with now, so maybe now we can get it. Let's see what it does like this. The wind is kind of variable, so you can't just hit it and expect it to go every time, but... Ooh, well, that was almost good. Maybe if I had put backspin on it, it would have been fine. Would have dropped and then stopped. Alright, we're back to 18 now. So I'll move it over a little more. I did it again. That's okay. It's nice and quick to retry this, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. That's the right lie, though. If I get a little more power out of it, it should be okay. So. Alright, we're back to 14, so... or do I do this and power shot it? I think I do this and power shot it, because it's going to go up in the air more because it's a power shot, so let's see if that works out for me. Yeah, see how high-pitched the sound effect gets when it's a power shot and it goes up high in the air? So. Alright. Keeps trying, and then we'll do it from there. No, in 18 miles an hour, that's not going to be enough, so... That looks okay. It's going to stop dead right before the thing, though, yeah. Damn it. It needed just a little more yardage on it, and it would have been good. Maybe at 16 mile an hour winds, that would have been good, but not quite, so... So maybe without the spin. Let's see. I'm worried though because without the spin it'll go more, but no, it might. Don't stop rolling, damn it! Oh, it still was in. Okay, it looked like it rolled out, but I guess I'll take it. The game had pity on me. 180 experience. We leveled up again. A bunch of stuff decayed, but I'll work on control first. So. There we go. Now, for our prize. Yes, actually, my shot is a draw. So, here is the ultimate prize for winning the 2 challenges at Windy Valley. You can actually switch your draw to a fade, or your fade to a draw, depending on which one you started with. So my memory was halfway right. You can get a fade if you have a draw in this game. You just have to beat both of Windy Valley's challenges to get it. So I'm going to do that because that places my my shot a little bit closer to what I actually have in real life, which should make it a little easier for me to actually hit the ball, because I know where it's going to go a little easier, so... However, this is the only time he'll do this for you, so make sure you're sure about this before you swap it. I am, so there we go. Thanks, big guy, appreciate it. So now, take a look at our character data. Yeah, it swapped our shot around from a draw to a fade. So that'll be nice. It doesn't really make a huge difference, especially if you've been playing with the draw already. You might not want to switch it because you've gotten used to the draw, but I like the fade just because it's what I hit in real life, so. I will keep that in mind, sir. Thank you for the training with the wind courses, because those have probably made it a little easier for me to, well, deal with wind. Alright, so what's this place? The Club Maker's Hut. Sure, let's take a look. I'm guessing you're the club maker. Sure, why not? Yes, it is. Okay, sure. I don't see why not. What do you got? So the club maker will allow you to have different types of clubs. He'll give you distance clubs, which increase your drive in exchange for some control, or the control clubs, which do the opposite. They give you much more control, but you hit it a little softer. Honestly, in this particular game, I don't really like either of these. I'm kind of okay with just the normal clubs. We could get the distance clubs to be more of a match to Tiny, but I don't know. I kind of just prefer my normal shots most of the time. It's just easier for me to accommodate with those, so I'll just stick with what I've got. I will let you know. Maybe at some point I'll level my drive so much that I could just take the control clubs and be good. Honestly, that might be the way to go, though. It might be a good idea to just forego control entirely and just take the control clubs when you've raised your drive enough. I don't know. I've never really used the control clubs. I've tried the distance clubs, though. They're exactly what they say. They let you go a lot longer of a distance, but you lose out on quite a bit of control, too, so you gotta be a little careful. There's our Dune Club trophy. Now for the big guy himself. Let's go see if we can play a match against Tiny and defeat him. Let's hope he's having... I don't want to say I hope he's having an off day, because then it'll end up like Luigi, but we don't want that, so... Alright, here we go. So you're Tiny, huh? That's me, yes. That was your name under my name on the scorecard, yes, I can read. I can try. I don't know if I'll win, but I'll try. Well, I would hope not. I mean, you only got -5 in the tournament. I expected more from you. Especially after I talked such a big game about you. Gotta give the people something to watch. So we'll take him to his home course, just like we did with Putz and Grace, and we'll just go from there. But once we're done with Tiny, we only have one more challenge left to do at Dune Club, and that's the doubles game. That'll probably take a little while to do, though, because, again, your partner in that one sucks, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Can you match game multiple people? Not in this game. You can only match game one person at a time, unfortunately. With the exception of the doubles game that I was just talking about. We'll be doing that probably at the beginning of the next episode, but in that case, you and your partner alternate shots. So, like, you'll hit the first shot, your partner will hit the second shot, so on and so forth until you win the match. But against all the club champs, you can only play them one-on-one, so... I think in later games you can change that, though, because I think they started really leaning into the doubles golf in the sequel to this game on the GBA, so... Anyway, there's Tiny. He's got a very bassy theme to him, so... Alright, my shot is currently reversed from what it was, so... Maybe I should have done a practice round with the fade first before facing off against Tiny to get used to it. But it's okay. But yeah, see how high his shot goes there? He gets it really high up in the air, so if there's any wind at all, it can really either work in his favor or mess him up, depending on whether it's a headwind or a tailwind, so... We're gonna have to be careful. But I'll just see what I can do. We'll play our best game, or not, and, just do the best we can. Well, that's a nice on, but it's not really gonna help me because he's gonna get on a little easier, I think. A little closer, potentially. Or he could end up in the semi-rough and, Oh, he's on the fairway. Okay. Actually, he might chip this in. Never mind. Nice on! You hit it like nothing. Okay, 50-foot shot, I think. I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm going to try it. Ooh, that's a lot of power, actually. I should have done a little less than that. Maybe I should have gone for the 45-foot shot. Because now I'm off. Alright, Well, this is a fine kettle of fish to start with, but I guess we tied, so that's fine. As long as he makes this putt, which I don't see why he wouldn't make it, considering it's Tiny. Never mind, he missed it. Okay, I'll take it. We both messed up royally on that hole. In his case, it was because of his putting. In my case, it was just everything, but we won it, so that's all that matters, I guess. Tiny actually has the longest drive out of all 4 of the club champs. Even Genius, who is the club champ above him, has a lower drive than he does, but Genius's stats are a little more balanced than Tiny's as a kind of a counterbalance. And Genius, generally, from what I've seen, has, well, a little bit better AI, so... Also, Tiny just hit a cactus, so that's fun. Doesn't look like it's going to make a huge difference, but that's fun. Ooh, that's going to go close because of the way the green... Okay, it actually just slowed it all the way down. Well, that's fine. Fine for me. It's all fine, as it turns out, because it'll make my job easier. I don't know why I'm hitting this club. I should have clubbed up because of the lie, but... Well, I'm just making things hard on myself today, I guess. Alright, so... way to the side. Step to the side, because I'm the bone cracker. Come from behind with the back attacker. That was terrible. Go ahead, Tiny, put me out of my misery. Oh my god. We are putting awfully to start with. I'm okay with it, but this is awful. What's happening right now? I mean, he's gonna make this, obviously. He's 1.7 feet out. Even with his big burly arms like that, he'll still make that shot. So, alright. We're on the par 5. Here's where things start to take a turn for the worse for me, because he's always going to win the longest drive competition unless he does something really dumb. So. But I will put up my best challenge I can. Put my best foot forward. Almost roll into that bunker that looks a little bit like Africa, except without the northeastern corner. It looks like a chunk came off. Okay, well, he's off the fairway. Now, the way that longest drive works, the reason why I won that competition right there is because you have to be on the fairway in order to get the longest drive. Even if you hit it farther than your opponent, if you don't make the fairway, it doesn't count, so... Hey, I'll take that win over Tiny. I'll never see it happen again, so I'll take it. Oh god, get out of bounds. Or not out of bounds. Get away from the out of bounds. No, don't go out of bounds. That's bad. Should have hit it a little harder, Tiny. You would have been on the fairway. I mean, you're going to be on the green in a second anyway, but... So I guess his control is where his weakness is, not just his height. Apparently he has a little bit of a hard time getting perfect accuracy, as you can see from what we've seen of his play so far. So... I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, I needed to hit it a little harder. It would have gone in. And I would have won that one. But that's okay, we can tie it again. Really, all you need to do is win one hole, and then just... I mean, you'd have to play every other hole on the course, and you have to play well in that case, but if you win one, you're usually okay, so... Alright, we're doing alright so far. Closest to pin. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. I don't have to turn it as much because my fade will account for a little bit of the turn here, so... Let's see it. I should have hit it with a little backspin because it's going to roll too far. Yeah. So he'll win closest to pin because I'm in the semi-rough, but... Yeah, see, he's got the right idea. Just turn it all the way. And then at least you'll hit the green in that case, you know? Oh, he might roll off too because of the hill. No, never mind, that'll stay on. No, it won't. Okay. Nobody wins closest to pin that time. He'll probably still get it close to a chip in, if not in, so there you go. So I have to chip this in or I lose. Alright, nothing like a little pressure. Alright, let's do this. That's going to go to the side a little bit, so let's move it over a little bit so it doesn't go to the side as much. There we go. Oh, too hard. Okay, well, we lost one. That's okay. I hit it 7.5 yards and it was too much run. Alright, well, it'll make things a little interesting now, won't it? So that's okay. We just gotta hope that we can bring it back again now. Ooh, we hit a cactus. That's not me bringing it back, but yeah, it's a good start. Okay, maybe roll down that hill for a little extra yardage. Good. Stay on the fairway. Perfect. Can't get much better than that. All right, let's see here. Yeah, and I'm gonna hit it with backspin as well. Okay. It'll get up in the air a little bit, but that's okay. I kind of wanted the wind to pull it a little bit, so it's gonna pull it off the green at my rate luck, though. Okay, no, it's still on. That's fine. All right, Tiny, you and me. Let's see you get it on, so we can have a real game going here. He's rolling over it. It's okay though. He might still chip it in. You never know. Okay, it looks good, but it was a little too far to the side. All right, so now I just need to sink this, and because of that, I'm gonna use the mid club and hope for the best. Ah, a little off. Okay, that's fine. Got to play a little better than this if I expect to beat him at some point, but we'll bring it back. It's only the 5th hole. I've got time. I have patience. I won't get it as far as he's about to carry it. Actually, with that lack of power, he might end up in the rough again. Yep. Or the waist area. No, it's the rough. The waist area is like... See this hatched stuff over here? Yeah, that's the waist area, so... You don't want to end up in the waist area. It's generally not a good place to be. So. All right, so slide that slightly to the side. I've got time is the best way to lose. Yeah, that's true, because the more time I have, the more mistakes I'm opening myself up to make, right? So, like, I could be screwing myself by saying that. Well, only one way to find out. Ideally, I'll just play better and then we'll be fine, but you never know. That's the likelihood of that happening around here? Oh. Yeah, so if you don't hit it inside of that little bar underneath the accuracy section of the bar, it makes that weird sound effect, and you only hit the ball like 1/10 of the normal power, so makes that banana sound. Not so good. That's a good approach, though. Yeah, you play better where? In Loopy Land? I don't think that's a course in this game, so I think I'm screwed! There we go. We won one! Perfect. I mean, he lost control of his club, and that's why we won that one, but that's the kind of game we need to play. We need to take advantage of his mistakes, because they will be the only way that we will win without an excessive amount of leveling. Ooh, I'm prickly. It's okay, though. Trying to think if you can actually, like, see character data other than your custom character, because it'd be interesting to see exactly how much control and how much height Tiny has, I think, on his ball. But I don't know if you can look at their character data. I should have clubbed up because of my lie. Oh well. Because he clubbed up, look at that, he's hitting the club that it goes 9 yards further. Of course, he's not going to be on the green either, but he's pretty close. Closer than me. I'm going to roll it. Am I going to regret rolling it? Maybe. Slightly more to the right. Maybe not that much. Make some adjustments. Okay, here we go. Oof, I shouldn't have moved it as much to the right. Okay, well. You don't try things, you don't learn things, right? And he skipped it over the hole, so we're okay. It looked really good, though. I was like, okay, you don't try things, you don't learn things. I was about to say, damn it, but... Never punished. Only punished mildly. Alright, so I need to win 6 more to win. This might be a long game, honestly, but it's okay. Gives me something to do. Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. I haven't used any of my power shots yet, so let's try this. See where it goes. Let the wind carry me a little bit. Maybe it'll carry me home! No. It'll carry me to the green edge, which is kind of not where I want to be. I can't win closest to pin if I keep going on the green edge. Yeah, that's gonna be on, so... Oh, maybe not, it'll roll off. Okay. Ain't nobody winning closest to pin around here. Watch him chip it in. Oh, man. It looked good, but it wasn't quite good in the... I'm gonna go mid. And, that might be too hard. Nope. Got it. Perfect. Alright, we're 2 up. We're in good shape. Here's the hole. Oh, I hate that. Look at that headwind, man. There ain't no way in hell. This isn't gonna make it if I do this. Should I do it anyway? I think so, but I don't know about this one. Oh, this is rough. I'm gonna do it anyway. Fuck it. I was gonna say I regret immediately, but we hit it with full power! And it hit the bunker. Oh no, we're semi-rough. Okay, we're still okay then, maybe. We might still be able to do this. Man, Tiny's not even going for it. Look at this. I just showed him up. Oh, he's going in the water. Goodbye. Wow, that is the luckiest son of a bitch I have ever seen. He is so close to the water, it's ridiculous. Without going up. Hang on, wait. Still in. Goodbye. Oh, I didn't show you the blooper. I'm sorry. I skipped that. I forgot about the blooper. My bad. Well, if you go into the water hazard, you get a blooper. So maybe we'll see it again at some point. But for now, we won't see it, so... Alright, so now I have a little bit of wiggle room, I think. I have to work with this headwind. It's crazy as hell. But I have a little wiggle room because of the fact that he hit it, like, well, the way that he hit it. So, you know, I might be okay. Alright, that should go over. It might hit the bunker, but it should go over. Ooh, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, we're on the green edge. I was gonna say, hold the phone, we might be on for an eagle putt with the headwind, but we're not quite, so. We've got multiple strokes to be fine, though, if we decide to do this, so. Do I sand wedge this, or do I just putt it? I think I just putt it, honestly. I think I just do this. Hope for the best. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just birdie it, and we'll be good. Because this is currently his 6th shot, so if he makes this, he's bogeying. Yeah. Well, we get to see his bogey animation. Don't get to see that very often. So there you go. I'll take it. Didn't eagle this hole, but to be fair, considering what the wind looked like, I think we did pretty well on that hole. So. And I think we still have all of our power shots, right? Yeah, we do. So guess what I can use and abuse a little bit here? Put the hurt on him, you know? That's gonna go in the rough. Oh no, it's just gonna go at the bottom of the hill. That's fine. I can handle that. Any difference between a bogey and a double bogey? Not in a match game, there isn't. I mean, if your opponent bogeys and you double bogey, you lose the hole. But if it's just like in terms of score, yes, you actually add 2. It's a +2 instead of a +1 to your score. So... and it keeps going from there, so... Oh, in terms of animation? I don't think so. I think the bogey animation is the same as all of the bad animations. I think they're all the same, so... Actually, now that I think about that, there might be a difference for double bogey, but it would be like double bogey and worse is that animation, and then bogey just has its own, but I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've gotten a double bogey in this game, and I'm not even saying that like, oh yeah, it's because I'm real good. No, it's just, I just don't remember the last time I got an actual double bogey, so. Oh, Jesus. Well, there goes that. I should have hit it a little bit. I tried to hit it harder because I was like, oh no, the hill's gonna take it, but I guess I hit it too hard. Then again, I'm not being punished for it, so what do I care? So yeah, the score changes, and then I think the animation might be different. That might just be in Mario Golf 64, though. I think there's a bunch of different animations in Mario Golf 64 because there's, well, more room to make more animations. It's an N64 game by comparison to this. So, yeah, do this. You know what? That's not bad. I should be able to make that, even with my bad putting. We'll see. I think Tiny had a similar idea. He just didn't want to go for the power shots. Which is surprising, considering it's Tiny, so you'd think he'd be going for power shots wherever he could. Alright, I won one of the closest to pins. I'm happy with that. I will take it. Oof. Close. Close but no cigar, Tiny. Alright, let's see here. Just ever so slightly to the side, and then... there. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, why? Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. But only semi. No, it's actually rough, my putting. My putting is questionable at best. So, oh well. You know, actually 4 at this point, that sounds about right. I'm gonna do this, though, because then we'll still be at the top of the hill. Like, best comes to best. That's not an actual phrase, but if it's the best case scenario, we'd end up, like, rolling down the hill. This is not a bad lie either, though, because this puts me in good shape with all the cacti in front of me, so... Meanwhile, Tiny will hit the hill and roll down because he did exactly what I said I was gonna try not to do. So, I'm gonna club up, actually. I've got a bad lie and cacti in my way, so I'm gonna club up and backspin. Ooh, that was almost bad. I still hit the cactus. It's probably from the control. Okay, gotta be careful, because if I keep making too many mistakes, Tiny will start coming back, so... Yeah, like that. Because I'm gonna have to chip it in, or I lose this hole. Like, for sure, lose this hole. Sand wedge, or do I roll it a little bit? Let me try this. Alright, here we go. Best bet. Oh, too far. Yeah, jump! I should have jumped it up a little more. I would have been better off, but I did not. I hit it too hard is what I did there. If I would have hit it a little softer, it would have gone in, but I did not, so. Alright, he's coming back. We gotta stop this now, because I'm only 2 up now, but that's okay. I think if I remember right, when I did the test playthrough of this, like, at this point a year ago or something... Oh, there's a power shot. I just haven't been paying attention because he's used a couple of them already. But I think when I did the test playthrough, I actually went into sudden death with Genius, if I recall correctly. I think I beat everybody else by, like, 1 up or 2 up, but... Except for Putz. I think I beat Putz by several up, but... I think for Genius, I ended up being pretty bad off, so... Alright, well, he can't show me up just yet. He'll go farther, but at least I got the... I preserved my power shot. So he did. He destroyed that ball. He's got a great lie. I'm gonna hit a freaking cactus if I do this. I'm dead on to a cactus. So... I can't get away from it. I'm stuck behind the cactus unless I hit it out of bounds. Well, Tiny's gonna win this hole too, I guess, because I gotta go up here, I think. Just gonna hit it here. Maybe do a little less power. No, I'm at 94%, so I should be able to just... Oh, okay, well, I did it anyway. That's fine. It's always this hole, though, isn't it? I just don't have enough distance. I'm at, like, this not-so-good zone where I just don't have enough distance to get it to where he can hit it. And so I end up, like, ending up having to hit a second shot that won't quite go. And he can... Okay, well, he didn't make it, but he could have made it, was the point. So... That cactus is... Okay. It went up over the cactus. That's good. I looked up. I was taking the shot, and I wasn't looking at where it was going. I looked up as I hit the accuracy, and I was like, oh my god, that cactus. But then I didn't hit it, so it's probably okay. Nice flyover, Tiny. I've done that before, though. I've gone from one side of the green to the other. I've pitched it too hard. It's pretty easy to do if you... Oh my god. If you run the ball the wrong way, so... Alright, I think this is a miss and lose, right? Yeah. Okay. Nothing like a little pressure. Yeah, it's gonna go wide. Damn it. I didn't turn it enough! Okay, we're one up. We might be playing all 18 holes at this rate. I'm choking a little bit. It's not good. I need to bring it back. The 17th hole can't save me just because I can get it on in 2. Yeah, the losing Mario theme is funny. It's pretty good. Yeah, all the time in the world to make more mistakes. Like that. That was a mistake. It's okay. Should be fine. I'll just be at the bottom of this hill, pouting. It's happened before, though, so it's not really a big... No way. I was gonna say, no way. There's no way I'm gonna hit a cactus, right? But I am gonna hit a cactus, as it turns out, so... I guess I gotta turn it a little bit, so I don't hit the cactus. I might end up in the bunker as a result of it, but we'll see. Okay, we got over the cactus, that's fine. It's gonna fly over the green, but we got over the cactus, so that's the important part. Oh, he's, yeah, I was gonna say, he's stuck behind a cactus too, so now he's gonna have to do a weird shot, and now he's buried again, so... a Tiny, I don't know about that. 70% says no. I mean, I guess the wind will carry it, but... Oh, no way, okay. Oh, no way, not again! But it wasn't, so... Am I on the green edge and you're letting... Okay, you are letting me putt on the green edge. Alright, cool, because I was gonna say, why am I turning it that way? It's going the other way. Let's see... That's too hard, I think. Yeah. My little thing about rolling it all the way around the cup and in doesn't work if I hit it too hard with the mid putt. It only works with the short putt. Speaking of short putts... Sorry, Tiny. You slowed up a little on that one. And I am nothing if not an opportunist. Oh, this hole. This hole is going to be the one. This hole's gonna be the one that's gonna spook the hell out of me. I need to club up and everything. What is it with this 19-mile-an-hour wind always screwing me on the holes that I want to do well on? Why? That's gonna roll off. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. It'll be okay. We might be okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's all fine. It's all good. It's all fine and good. Tiny, where are you going? You're gonna... okay, maybe that's gonna be... No, it's stopping. It's stopping dead. He's gonna roll down that hill. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Closest to pin. Hell yeah, dude. Tiny, are you sure that's gonna... Okay, no, it's fine. It'll the wind's gonna stop it dead, but... Yeah, he'll be okay. He'll be on, so... That's the important part. I don't know about that one either, actually. Yeah. Okay. So now I have even more leeway. I can sink this birdie and be fine, but even if I don't, I'll still be fine. So, ooh, that's hard, but it's probably fine. Yeah. Bam, boom. Tie to win. Yep. Here comes the Dormy hole. We might not even make it to 17, so I can show my skills. Hitting into a headwind, but I have power shots for that, so it's fine. Alright, and we even preserved it. Perfect. Like I said, there's a rhythm to power shots that you can eventually just kind of get into, and it works out okay. So. Alright, so now we're playing for dough, Tiny. This is where all the marbles drop, and you're about to drop directly into the bunker. So, good for you for not having it stay in the bunker at the very least. I don't think I like that. I think I... Wait, what's the wind look like here? Okay. How about that? Let's see where that goes. Excuse me. Not quite there, but I've got a pretty clear lie from where I'm at on the fairway to the cup, so I might actually be able to, like, putt it, so we'll see. It won't matter, he's got this hill to deal with, so unless he chips it in right now, we'll be okay, so. Wouldn't it be funny if I, like, tied the first 3 club champs and then I just very definitively won the last hole I needed to win with Genius? I feel like that'd be almost poetic, you know. No sand wedge, we're putting this shit. Get that shit out of here. Here goes nothing. Not enough. Yeah, I didn't see the 94 to 98 until too late, but that's okay. And he missed his putt. Okay, well, that's a little anticlimactic, but like I said, I am nothing if not an opportunist. I will take it. 4 up on Tiny, not bad. I didn't win the longest drive every time, but I was closest to pin both times, so nice. We should get a level up out of this as well. I usually end the game in about the mid-30s in level, so we'll see if that's where we end up this time as well. I don't know. Only one way to find out. And we'll find out soonish, because we'll be keeping going. Wow, that was a lot of experience for beating Tiny. I got, like, more experience than the actual course. Okay, I can fix my height now. There we go. Well, that's 3 club champs down. There's only 1 club champ left to go, 1 club tournament left to go, 1 more practice round, and whatever the hell else just unlocked for me doing this. But before we get through all of that, at Lynx Club, well, we have the Raven Woods course unlocked now, so we'll go work on that as well. But before we even go to Lynx Club, we have to go do the alternate game. Can we overcome the fact that our partner sucks and still manage to win out an entire round of golf? Or will we be sandbagged without even going into the bunker? Find out on the next episode of Mario Golf, the Stream Edition, which will be happening tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care, and have a good one. My replay's looking now that I had all those shots there. Well, there's quite a few more eagles now, so that's good to know. We just need to fill out the bottom half of this, and we'll be in good shape. Maybe soon. Maybe soon.